North Carolina is my home, here where the Smokies rise.
Boom.
Yo.
And we're live. Back in effect on this very frigid Friday. It is the FM podcast.
Boop.
I am B-Dub.
Hassan, a.k.a. Alpha Dog.
Yes, and we are doing a Friday broadcast. Why Friday? Because tomorrow it's going to be...
Blizzard.
Yeah, sort of a mini blizzard.
It's a blizzard for this state.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime this state receives over 2 inches of snow, it's a wrap.
It's always bad. People panicking. I went to the grocery store during my lunch break today, and there were just lines everywhere of people buying eggs and milk.
Well, so far the forecast has been on point, especially from last week to this weekend.
See, this weekend the snow, that people ain't taking it serious. I think this one is going to be a lot worse than last week's. So I'm taking extra precautions. I got a second bottle of liquor just in case.
Yeah, son.
So yeah,
Get that in the morning.
We got 2 bottles on deck just in case things get a little eerie.
They talking about some places might get up over 10 inches. They don't know where that heavy snow line gonna fall at. So
it's mostly going to be in the mountains.
Nah, believe it or not, it's not, because based off how the low coming across, it's supposed to come across over us and settle over near the coast. That's why we getting all the snow. And normally the difference from last week is the layers, because it's like usually it's snow, then it rains, then it turn to ice. This time it's so cold that all 3 layers is cold. Anytime you hearing meteorologists saying snow drift,
yeah,
that's a lot of fluffy snow.
Oh, yeah. So I'm not looking forward to that, but luckily, I'm
ready to go.
Yeah, I'm prepared. I just hope the power doesn't go out. That's going to be the worst.
I think we'll be fine. Like I said, it's fluffy snow, so it's not going to settle. And then plus, it's supposed to be windy, so with it being wind, it's going to constantly blow the snow. Now, what we got to be careful about is when it comes Sunday and Monday, when it starts thawing out and freezing up.
Well, yeah, through it all, I just want the power to stay on.
I think we'll be straight. They said all day Saturday and be done.
Okay, cool. Well, we're going to do our customary shout-outs. Shout-out to Eighth and Fancy.
Shout out.
For all of your adult beverage, snacks, and needs. And then we're going to give a shout-out to Dank Drinks.
Dank Drinks.
The dankest of drinks. Then we are going to give a shout-out to Crimey Dealers.
Crimey.
Very crimey. And last but not least, a local plug. Please eat responsibly. Okay, so there's been quite a bit of news this week.
Quite a bit.
There's been quite a few things. Now, we didn't get an opportunity to hit you off with the show last week because...
winter weather.
Yeah, the weather doing its thing. But this week, we got Nicki Minaj in the news. Nicki Minaj is in the news. Imagine being Nicki Minaj right now and dealing with some of the craziness she's had to deal with, of course.
That she created.
Yeah, she's gotten everybody upset with her appearance with Trump.
Hello guys, I'm with my favorite president, the best president of all time.
And I'm with the queen of rap.
Nicki Minaj disgusts me. She's out here bootlicking Trump like it's breakfast.
I am probably the president's #1 fan.
The coon of the year has been tap dancing for citizenship, and it looks like Trump has given her a gold card for free. What an amazing split screen in America. Over here, we have ICE chasing black and brown immigrants, trying to scare them out of the country. Meanwhile, over here, we have a rich immigrant of color being given a red carpet path into citizenship because she's rich and because the leader likes her personally. Because she has licked his specific boots. The hypocrisy is clear. If you're rich and famous and Trump likes you, then you can get citizenship. If you're poorer, if you're a salt of the earth person who has been working in a community for 20 or 30 years despite not making it way through the Byzantine process, then ICE will be at your door to viciously transport you. Kidnap you. Minaj joining MAGA so enthusiastically is so disgusting. If she's not canceled from hip hop, I don't know what we're doing.
So that was Toure on Nicki Minaj and her expedition with Trump this week. And
she went to what? The Kennedy Center. Melania Trump had some type of show, but nobody showed up. But she was there, front and center.
Of course. So she was presented with her gold card from Trump hours after kissing his ass during the event, toting his administration.
Damn, Barbs, y'all kissing ass too. Your fearless leader kissing ass. So that means the Barbs kissing ass too?
Mm-hmm.
God.
I wonder if they still gonna ride with Nicki or not.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see how loyal these Barbs are.
So Nicki went to X and wrote that she was finalizing that citizenship paperwork as we speak, as per my wonderful, gracious, charming president, she added. And she received that card, which typically costs $1 million. But this one was free of charge. And these cards were created in September. Of course, everybody knows about Trump and these gold cards he's given that are going to give you kind of a freeway pass through immigration.
Actually, it is. You paid some money. You paid some money to get through the process.
Now, from my understanding, it costs $15,000 non-refundable just to apply for this citizenship. So this gold card. So it's pretty important.
She paid to skip past through the process.
Pretty much. And she said, I wouldn't have done it without you. Oh, citizen Nika, you are the moment. And that's what she said to her fans. So, yeah, Nicki is from Trinidad and Tobago. And she wrote in 2018 that she came to the U.S. illegally when she was 5 years old. And so, as you see, her kissing up to Trump got her the citizenship.
Which is crazy, though, because for as long as she had money, she could have been got her citizenship legal with no problem. Only difference is she ain't had to pay up as much money.
Yeah. So she didn't handle it.
Well, also we also know there's a reason why outside of citizenship, the mansion, the lien on the mansion.
Yeah.
Then outside her husband, her brother, they're both sex offenders and stuff like that. So there's other things in there. The reason why she's going to the extent that she's going to.
So she said that she's going to donate hundreds of thousands to the accounts of her fans, although the final amount and details of how she's going to do that are unclear.
Right.
And she called herself the president's #1 fan.
And in the process of her shaking his hand, she also relived something we was talking about over the summer last year about how the president, he get bruised up real easy. Anytime he shake hands or tie his shoes tight, he get bruised up real easy, where that's been the talk of the town all this week as well. But, yeah.
Yeah, so this is really, really gonna... Is she canceled?
She should be.
Okay.
Just like I've been saying, 50 should be canceled too. But I guess nobody's giving 50 the same energy as everybody else because, like I said, he's blending his with the trolling. So everybody's like, oh, that's just 50. He been doing that. And I'm like, y'all niggas not even looking. And this nigga, he's down. Just like how we got on Stephen A. Nicki Minaj, he's in that clique too.
Yeah, this is really crazy. So one post I saw was comparing Nicki to Kanye West, talking about
why he ain't canceled.
Yeah, and I'm like, I thought he was canceled.
No, he's not. Well, it's different.
Black people don't listen to Kanye's new music like that.
What? I mean, really, has he been dropping music though that's worth listening to?
Didn't he drop something last year?
He did with was it not Playboy Cardi? It was, I forgot who it was, but
I know what you're talking about, but
I didn't listen to it. But
Black people ain't listening to it, but he
well,
still
he's
has a
not-
fan base.
Yeah, he still has a fan base. But the difference between him, because he really has mental issues. You know what I'm saying? He has mental issues, which is well documented. So, you know, and then on top of that, he did call out President Bush during Katrina and stuff like that. So Nicki, she ain't doing that. She's never did that. Only time she talked against was like Biden or Obama or somebody like that, which that's easy. You know?
Yeah.
So she hasn't. That's that was the difference between the two. He's actually spoken up against the Republicans. Like I said, the famous one was Bush and Katrina, but Nicki hasn't. He has mental issues. She don't. She got drug issues.
Yeah, nah, I think Nicki got some mental issues as well.
Well, he takes actually medication.
Yeah. I mean, I think Kanye's are diagnosed.
Kanye's is diagnosed, so it's a difference.
Yeah. So all of this hecticness with Nicki and MAGA, it proves what Lizzo said a couple weeks ago was right. She was the one who said, you're going to be disappointed in the following weeks with some of your celebrities.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of them.
So, I mean, I'm not surprised. Nicki has always leaned towards a conservative MAGA following. I've noticed that in her tweets over the past decade or so. So this isn't like a shock to me. But I think a lot of her fans.
Well, at one point in time, she did do some campaign on the Democrats. It was some years ago.
Yeah.
She has done that. So, like I said, she switched over definitely within the last 5 years.
Yeah. Now, Charles said, shout out, Charles.
Shout out, Charles. What up, Charles?
Black people are weird because I only see famous black people tap dancing like this for Donald Trump, not famous white people.
You got plenty of famous white
I've seen
people
plenty
too.
of conservative white folks.
But it's expected for them to do that.
Yeah,
you know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
there's less of a shock value in like somebody like Rob Schneider or somebody like that.
Yeah, exactly. When it comes to some of our people that we know and some that we may listen to that music, it hits different.
Yeah, because nobody really expected Nicki Minaj to be cooning on this level. We always saw a little soft shoeing here and there with the little chicken jewelry and the crazy faces.
Really though, the doors open when Trump was getting partners to NBA YoungBoy and the likes of him and Kodak Black. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we ain't gonna front. Jay-Z got his people all the people that he always talked about in the songs that did time for him there, they got partners as well. So the key is what's the hypocrisy was being shown is if you don't have no money, you ain't getting no partner. So all the regular people like ourselves, we don't have the money to get a partner. If you're not, just like I be trying to educate these young black Republicans. It's cool to be a Republican, but when you vote, make sure you understand what you're voting because you're not rich. So those laws that he's created is not creating for poor or even middle class Republicans. Rich. Look all the tax breaks geared towards the rich. So if you're not in that top tier tax bracket, he's playing y'all in y'all face.
Exactly. But you should have seen this Nicki Minaj thing coming because after all, she did speak out against the
Biden.
Biden
and Kamala.
And the vaccine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she's been...
Which the vaccine was on Trump's watch.
Yeah, so she's been speaking out against this. So I don't know what to think. Is our black card revoked? Because...
Yeah.
I think she's a sellout personally for this. And she did it all for citizenship, that she had enough money to pay for.
Citizenship and pay off and to get a lawsuit that's something that she could have paid off with no problem. You know,
that lawsuit involving her house.
Of a mansion, that $20 million. All she had to do was take her ass to court. And she probably could have settled out of court. It would have been less. It probably been $1 million. Same amount of money she paid Trump, she could have settled out of court for the same thing. But instead, she want to act like that she's doing shit. And she not. She made herself look like a fucking idiot.
Damn. And that's not a hard thing to do for Nicki because Nicki's been making herself look like an idiot over the past couple of years.
Past year. She be ranting, getting at, nobody's even talk. You can mind your bitch, nigga. And you know what I'm saying? She be just start flipping, calling people out left and right. Like, where'd that come from? Like, they ain't even bothering you. They not even looking in your direction. You might just probably see him on Twitter or some type of social media outlet and just go in rage because nobody's talking about you. So the Barbs, the question is asked to you guys and girls. Do y'all still support y'all fearless leader that she completely sold out, tap dancing like a coon?
Yeah, they support her. They support her through rain, weather.
Not like this, though.
I believe they will.
I mean, some will.
Yeah, I believe they will.
Some gonna say like, well, we.
Because I don't think a lot of her fans are invested heavy in politics.
No,
I
they're
think
not.
they're on a trend right now where it's not cool to associate with her, but when she drops some new shit, they'll find an excuse to listen to it and support it.
Of course.
Very, very disappointed in Nicki, and it's all, like I said, to get citizenship you could have most likely still got
on your own.
through your fame and fortune.
Right, exactly.
I'm sure you knew people.
She was down with Jay-Z and them before she went left. She could have got his lawyers just by networking. Hey, could you handle this? They would handle that shit with no problem.
Yeah, so I think she may have just thought she was good because she was making money and famous. Who's going to deport somebody paying, I guess, taxes on that bracket?
Mind you, MAGA, and they didn't view you as a popular person. Matter of fact, they thought your content and everything that you brought to the table was trash.
Yeah.
So
now Buddha's in the chat. And he said, Omarosa, Candace Owens, Nicki, all these black women trying so hard to be next to him until it backfires. And that's kind of true.
Yeah, but one thing I can say about Candace Owens, she has been, like, exposing, like, that Charlie Kirk shit.
Yeah.
She's been going against her base. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can
But she's a grifter. That's what they do.
Of course. They're going to follow. They're going to go where it goes. But... And outside the women, like I said, you still like Stephen A. You got 50 Cent. You have all the other young Republicans. Nelly. Snoop Dogg. You feel what I'm saying? So again, kiss the ring, play favoritism,
get
he'll
your money.
get you out.
God, that's crazy, man. All these people selling out just to be up under Trump.
Yeah, and Trump and his administration, they've been doing some shit, boy. We're going into our next segment. We said we're going to our next segment. We're going to like Don Lemon.
Don Lemon got damn arrested, and it's kind of unbelievable.
Journalist and former CNN anchor Don Lemon was arrested early Friday morning in Los Angeles. A source says that Lemon was leaving a hotel in Beverly Hills on his way to cover an event related to the Grammy Awards when he was detained. Attorney General Pam Bondi has confirmed the arrest and said it is related to Lemon appearing alongside protesters in Minnesota at a church. Now, Lemon has said he was there as a journalist.
I'm not part of the group. I'm just here photographing. I'm a journalist.
The Justice Department first attempted to get a magistrate judge to sign off on the charges. He wouldn't. Now Lemon is in custody and arrested. Lemon is expected to appear in court on Friday. His lawyer, Abby Lowell, says that they will fight these charges vigorously.
More important time than right now, this very moment, for a free and independent media that shines a light on the truth and holds those in power accountable. Again, I will not stop now. I will not stop ever. Last night, the DOJ sent a team of federal agents to arrest me in the middle of the night for something that I've been doing for the last 30 years, and that is covering the news. The First Amendment of the Constitution protects that work for me and for countless of other journalists who do what I do. I stand with all of them, and I will not be silenced. I look forward to my day in court. Thank you all.
So that was your boy Don Lemon. I guess the new gay Tupac.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Bury me a G.
On some real shit, this message goes out to Black Americans, Latinos, Latinas, you young Republicans. Is this what y'all signed up for? Y'all voted for this. Y'all voted for change. You voted for change to where he's trampling on the First Amendment Constitution. He's trampling on the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms. He's trampling on the Fourth Amendment. You have to have, you can't
limit freedom of the press.
No,
that's not the fourth one.
No, that's breaking in people. You can't. Well, ICE been coming in people's homes without.
You need a warrant.
So they're doing warrantless search, entry and stuff.
I've been hearing about that.
So the thing about it is, And what's even more critical is, and see, us Black Americans and brown, we can attest to this for as long as we've been in this country, is you seeing actual government officials killing white people.
Yeah.
You have 2 white people that got killed within the last 3 weeks. And one of them, Alex Perec, Mr. Alex, I want to slaughter his last name. He was a active gun right, and too many videos circulating showing that he was actually disarmed and he was pretty much murdered. NRA is very quiet, not saying anything. You got the government actually calling them terrorists when they're out here protesting. But if you still look at the news, he's actually inciting a riot over there in Iran. He trying to do another regime change. He's inciting those people, telling them to go out and protest. But here, us Americans, our First Amendment right, he's violated. We have a right to protest. You killed 2 Americans, your administration. Then you have ICE agents that's not trained. They're going out here pretty much, taking people, snatching people up anywhere, and which is dangerous because us Americans, we're not going to allow people just come up randomly and take us out of our cars and stuff like that. We've actually have Americans getting arrested by ICE. So outside of Don Lemon, there's 3 other journalists that got arrested with him. Why did they get arrested? Because they exposed a priest, a pastor in Minnesota who was an active ICE agent.
Yes.
So imagine, would Jesus would sit here and team up with ICE and help out ICE to get rid of fellow countrymen?
I don't know that Jesus would do that.
No, you got an active pastor. He's actively in ICE, and he got exposed. And Don Lemon and the 3 other Black journalists just reported it. And as it was saying and mentioned in the piece, the justice tried to get warrants on them. They wouldn't abide by it. They ignored them, and they ignored the government, the judge, and still arrested them anyway.
Yeah. So they're violating Don Lemon's rights. They're violating freedom of the press. And, there's a whole lot of violations. I wonder if this administration is going to get hit with lawsuits.
Oh, we already got one lawsuit come out. Lawsuit from, they was blowing up them boats in the Caribbean. Already got 2 families already filed lawsuits against the government because they killed their family members. So it's too much going on. He doing things. He breaking campaign promises. He said he was going to end wars. He's creating them. He's did one regime change, and he's sitting here itching to do another regime change. He's sitting there telling the people, the Iranian people, go out and protest. But here in the United States, he want to enforce, possibly dangle the Insurrection Act to people who are actually peacefully protesting. Never mind the January 6th rioters who ran up on the Capitol, who assaulted police officers that he gave pardons to. We're going to bypass that. All these smoke screens was going on. Epstein's files, they had 4,000 more documents being released over a month later that is originally supposed to release. So he's doing a lot of smoke screens. Why is that? Our country is in shit. Our economy is fucked up. He's even pressuring the feds. He bringing charges up on the feds because they won't lower the interest rate. If people not understanding this, he's trying to lower the interest rates to seem to make it easy on us, which is not. Our economy is in danger of going into a recession. So all this stuff y'all got to pay attention to. And did he not say he was going to lower the cost of groceries? We are over a year in his administration. Is groceries going down yet? No. It's not.
Groceries have not gone down.
We're going backwards, people. So midterms, we vote this year. Y'all need to get up on your game.
Yeah, now Charles says, I don't know if he should be arrested, but you can't say that the January 6th people should be pardoned, but he should be arrested.
Who, Don?
Yeah.
Why Don should be arrested? He wasn't part of the protest. He was just he was just there reporting it. That's it. So they arrested him because he went into the church and pretty much exposed their snitch. That's what they did. We got a pastor acting as he's supposed to be praying, and he's actually backstabbing his parishioners and his leadership in his community. Yeah. And it got exposed. So they was mad about that.
So he was hiding the fact that he was associated with ICE?
Exactly. So Don Lemon and the other Black reporters was there recording and reporting. They was not part of The protest.
Yeah. So they just simply arrested Don just because he was there reporting.
Because he was reporting. He exposed their snitch.
Yeah. Now they picked Don up when he was headed to the Grammys.
Right.
Yeah. So he was on his way to the Grammys, about to interview people. And I also think they're messing with Don because he's not affiliated with any major networks anymore. He's an independent.
Yeah, he's an independent journalist, so that means he has no. There's nothing holding him back. Corporate, and no boss is telling him, no, you can't do that because we might face lawsuits. You know, the fear of lawsuits. He's an independent journalist, which that makes him a threat. So, people, this is something that you should be looking at. This is authoritarian government that we are experiencing in front of our faces. They are breaking not only the Constitution, but international laws as well. And the thing that people got to understand is what he's creating is somebody going to try us. They did, 9/11. See what I'm saying? So you're sitting here perpetuating something that can possibly happen again because he's doing shit that he promised not to do. Plain and simple. He's passing out pardons to the highest bidder. The Epstein's files, it got a lot of dirt on them. The government is really out of control.
Yes, it is right now. And it's pretty hectic around Don Lemon getting arrested. As you mentioned, he has a few other co-defendants with him. I believe you said 8 total.
Mm-hmm. And one of the lady, they showed a video. I saw a video she recorded that ICE agent came up to her house. Mm-hmm. They got the mask on and everything. They run up in her. She said there was probably 20 cars up in her cul-de-sac. One of them go around the back of the house and stuff. And it's like, why is you coming in a threatening and aggressive manner and you arresting a reporter who was reporting? She don't have no guns. She hasn't been charged. She has never been convicted of nothing. And you bum rushing her house. She has kids in there as well. And you coming in threatening manner. You can see the ICE agent in the door. He just looking in. She asking, let me see the warrant. All this and the third. It's crazy. It's out of control.
Yeah, so Don was arrested by the FBI and Homeland Security investigations in Beverly Hills at midnight. And they're saying that federal agents took him into custody in L.A., and instead of investigating the federal agents who killed 2 peaceful Minnesota protesters,
investing in a reporter.
Yeah, they're devoting its time, attention, and resources to his arrest. Yeah, as you mentioned, this could be a smokescreen for something else.
They also using AI imagery to create. You remember who started the fake news movement?
I don't know.
Trump did.
Trump
started the fake news movement. So now they show an AI version of the black lady journalist that they arrested, and it shows her crying.
Yeah,
but it's fake because the real photo, she's just walking out of the hallway. She's not crying. So they're creating propaganda and they're creating fake news. Also, Tulsi Gilbert, NIS, she's in Georgia. Feds raided. You read about that? Feds raided the Georgia election board, where he was mad because he pretty much begged the governor and the board elected officials to, hey, give me them votes so I can win the so-called year that he said he lost. They raided the Georgia election board. What makes this even more scarier is for her position where she's at. She's like national security. She's like the feds are supposed to be taking care of that. She's over the feds, and they're like, why is you there? Why is you there personally? On top of that, a high-ranking official there with the feds bust in the Georgia election board where he was mad he didn't get those votes. So again, a lot of smoke screen going on. A lot of our laws and international laws are being intentionally tested and broken. Mm-hmm. But we got a convicted felon as a president.
Yeah. Well, what do you expect? When criminals are in charge, criminality happens.
Right. Except everybody else is supposed to be law-abiding citizens when we see in our own government breaking laws.
Yeah, it's very hard to stay sane in a situation like this, but what's the fallout going to be?
Well, the fallout going to be is hopefully the midterms is this year. He'll lose a lot of his seats from the House to the Senate. So if he lose a lot of seats based off of that. That's the reason why the past year they've been between North Carolina, Texas, and a few other red states been gerrymandering the votes, because they knew based off what the hell he's doing. That big, beautiful bill, them farmers out in the Midwest who a lot of them losing their farms because he cut off the federal aid, where a lot of them had contracts with the government where they was shipping their product overseas, making money. A lot of those families losing their property, farmland, which J.D. Vance is part of a company, big company who's buying up this land, and they creating corporate farming. See, y'all ain't doing y'all research on that. But hey, young black Republicans, I'm looking at y'all.
Mm-hmm. You think there's a rise in young black Republicanism?
It is, but it's not. It's based off of ignorance, in my opinion. And like I said, two things can be true.
Yeah,
two things can be true. Whereas you've had Democrat. You had Democrat as well as Republican officials that's been in office for over 30 plus years. I've always been the mindset that every position in the government should have a tenure. You should have no more than, like the president, 2 times. You know what I'm saying? Which that give you 8 years. Which what that does is it gives you fresh ideas, and also people can't buy nobody. They still can. Once we had no rules on far as how much money we paid in the election in 2008, it's hands off now. You got to have money. You got to pay to play. The higher the office, the more money. Governor's race here was over $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
We got people that's homeless and they're hungry. Crazy work.
Very crazy work. So we're definitely going to see how this Don Lemon situation plays out. I know that earlier today he had his arraignment.
It's going to make him bigger. He's been released.
Yeah.
Him and the other ones that have been released.
Of course, yeah. He was released in that clip we played earlier where he decided to get his Jussie Smollett on. I guess stand in front of a crowd,
Don't do that, man. Don't associate that man like that. He did.
I fought him off.
No, man. He did a courageous thing, though. He really did it. He did expose a wolf in clothing.
Okay. Well, I got a question. When did Don Lemon get so black? Because Stephen A., he was the original Stephen A.
True. What was? Yeah.
Because when he was with CNN, all we did was get at Don Lemon for being for tap dancing.
Well, remember now, you're working for a corporate company, so to keep that paycheck, what you getting, you got to play by the rules. He's now an independent reporter, so he's not tied to the same rules as everybody that's affiliated to those major news companies. Because right now, Trump will sue you. That's it. Like right now, he's suing the IRS. Mm-hmm. What is the IRS and our other government agency because they released him and his son's tax to the public. So he's suing them for $10 billion. So So I guess when your boy Elon Musk was supposed to be getting the money, finding the fraud, you feel what I'm saying, and saving the money, which I haven't seen nothing yet. I guess this is where Trump get all that money. Mm-hmm. He's getting all that money that Elon Musk has saved. Yeah. Supposedly. Allegedly.
Yeah. Well, this is going to be interesting to see because, as you know, these are issues with First Amendment, freedom of the press.
Midterms this year.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's going to affect the midterms. You can't have what's going on with ICE and you arresting all of these people at the same time. There's a lot of issues going on in Minnesota.
Killing fellow Americans. And actually, it's been 3 because somebody in Portland got shot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, somebody in Portland got shot. So they out here shooting.
Yeah. Now, Charles said Don Lemon is the new gay Tupac, LOL. Yeah, he is, man. He going to ride on his enemies and sip Hennessy.
He going to smack him up. You got to see, another thing, reason why I felt like that he went and got arrested, because you go on his YouTube page, he really talks shit to Trump. He called Trump, he sound like he's throwing up. I mean, he's really clowning Trump. So I know if Trump or somebody seen look at this motherfucker, he would go arrest that nigga. Go arrest that motherfucker. He would clown his ass. So go on his YouTube channel where he's literally clowning Trump. You know what I'm saying? So I know Trump and his people saw that. They're like, yo, go get that nigga.
Yeah. We're gonna see how that plays
To
out.
be continued, but it's definitely gonna boost Don Lemon for sure.
Yeah, he's gained a following, man. I'm telling you,
All
he's
day.
the new gay Tupac. That nigga wanted to stay an extra night in the pen. He's like, nah, give it a day. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay, so moving on, because there was another arrest this week that was pretty big, and that was Sha'Carri Richardson.
Lord.
Arrested on excessive speeding charge for driving over 100 miles per hour, and this went all down in Florida. Now, once we got the details, they just released Sha'Carri getting arrested and the, I guess, police cam video.
License, your registration, and your insurance.
Hey, sir, I really want to work. Can you really work with me, sir? I promise you, I am a law-abiding citizen. I have my ID, my insurance on my phone. There was no intention of me speeding today. I promise you, sir.
Is this a good address for you, Lake Valley
Yes,
Drive?
sir. I'm here. I'm local, sir. Please work with me. I promise you.
I don't know what work with you means.
Not work with.
That was U.S. track star Sha'Carri Richardson begging a police officer not to arrest her. It didn't work. Now, this all went down Thursday in the Orlando area as a cop says he saw Sha'Carri driving her Aston Martin 104 miles an hour. He gets behind her, lights and sirens, pulls her over, and you can tell the cop was not happy with her from the moment he approached the car.
I would wipe that smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous excessive speeding.
So Sha'Carri was ultimately arrested for excessive speeding. She was put in handcuffs. She was hauled off to jail. She ultimately bonded herself out later that day for $500. Making things even crazier, her track star boyfriend, Christian Coleman, was also arrested. He wasn't in the same car as her, but he saw the stop happening. He got out, and when he didn't identify himself, the cop said, hey, you're going to jail too for resisting arrest without violence.
Damn, man.
So that was the video right there. As you saw, Sha'Carri getting arrested, and god damn. Sha'Carri, as you see, is pretty fast on the track, but she's pretty quicker ducking accountability.
She fast on the damn off the track.
Yeah, boy, she ducked the hell out that
But
accountability.
that lets you know she was so locked in driving, and she probably was on that phone. I bet you any kind of money she was on that phone.
Yes, she
you ain't even
was.
see the cop.
Yes, so Sha'Carri was arrested in Florida, and this was all happening yesterday, and she was allegedly caught speeding well over 100 miles per hour.
In a 65 zone.
Yeah, and as you saw in the video,
Couldn't even lie straight. She was lying off the gate.
she was trying to work with the officer. I've seen a whole lot of videos start off that way,
And then your boy,
her boyfriend.
Look, nigga, I felt sorry for you.
Yeah,
I did feel sorry. I thought that after the embarrassment at the airport, you know what I'm saying, you probably kicked her ass to the curb.
Hell no. He likes that. He likes that.
But she get money too. She probably make more than his ass.
Yeah,
you know
he
what I'm
do.
saying?
She do.
So, you know.
If she pushing in Ashton Martin.
Damn, but you sit here.
Aston.
You sit here, see the shit, get out the car, and get arrested too. Now, I know you probably got the money to bond out, but it just shows
it's just,
the pattern of stupidity of what you two are doing.
They're a toxic couple.
They are. They are a clear-cut classic toxicity couple.
Yeah.
So now we hear, I ain't mean to cut you off, but if we hear anything else with these two, again, especially when it comes to physicality, we know it's going both ways.
Yeah, we just got to understand and come to terms that Sha'Carri is just a hood rat that can run pretty fast.
I mean, she is.
That's all it is. She's the female Ja Morant.
That's true. That's no cap right there.
She's quick. She's exciting when she's in her sport of choice, but she's also always getting into some shit unnecessarily. And you just wonder why. What is the point of all this?
I mean, again, when you... I'm going to play devil's advocate right quick. Somebody that's come up from poverty.
Yes.
And you seem like everything is going your way. Your career is straight. You got money. You in a over $100,000 car. You living the dream. You feel what I'm saying? So, and based off her age, she's young. So they feel, and you know how we were when we were 18 and 25. We felt like we was invincible. Nothing
Exactly.
Can't tell her shit.
Man.
Only difference is she got money behind her name, so that makes it even worse.
Yeah. Yeah. I just figured she'd be on her best behavior after the airport incident because that's a major incident.
Well, I'm sure after this, if she don't have a PR team, she better get one. And she need to sit the hell down because, again, you're going to fuck around and fuck up your sponsors. You'll start touching. Even though, all right, the airport, you can explain that, say, hey, every couple had it, whatever, blow up, whatever.
You really can't explain. I think the airport is worse than this.
I feel you, but the speeding, all of us can say we got charged with a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
The average American got a speeding ticket.
Yeah,
so
I agree with you on that.
You can find some grace in it. So again, but it's happening. You're as of right now, you're in the news for the wrong reasons.
You are very much in the news. And didn't he get arrested for like failing to
let him know who he was?
I don't get that.
So instead of him pulling up, hey officer, that's my girlfriend. I'm such and such. Why are you? He didn't do that. He just walked up and you probably just say, "What are you doing? What's going on?" And he a big ass nigga, and he was the only cop up there. You feel what I'm saying? So hey, you going to jail? We ain't even talking. Cop just like which he was already pissed off because Sha'Carri done pissed him off, trying to lie, smiling and shit like that. And police. One thing about police in the South, if ain't nobody noticed. They don't like people going past them. You got some cops, they don't like you. You can be going to speed limit. They don't like if you go past them. Some of them are some bitch ass niggas, and they will give you a ticket and shit like that. In this case, not only she went past them, but she was going 104 miles an hour. And she, like you said, she was dipping out of traffic, hitting in the median, got the hazard lights on and shit. So she doing like some Grand Theft Auto type.
So she was driving dangerously, tailgating and passing other vehicles, and appeared to be flashing its lights at other cars. And when she was pulled over, she claimed her back tire was underinflated and was the reason for her speed.
Too many lies.
I don't even understand what an underinflated tire has to do with speeding.
Right, because if it was underinflated, you wouldn't be able to go 104 miles an hour.
Exactly. And she also stated her phone accidentally hit buttons and changed the car's settings, which she didn't know how to fix.
Which the lie was, she
That's
just
terrible lie.
Kept lying, and it just sounds stupid. Instead of just shutting the hell up and just eat it, she just kept lying and with a smile, and you just pissed him off even more.
Yeah, so Coleman decided to pull over after seeing this. I guess they were traveling close to each other, and then he walks up to the scene, and he was instructed to walk back to his vehicle. They said as he returned to his Jeeps, the cop says he dropped an object in the grass. Coleman refused to comply with orders to keep himself out of the traffic stop as he made several attempts to explain Richardson's speed to keep her out of jail. Yeah, dummy nigga.
Dumb.
Richardson told the officer Coleman was her boyfriend, but later when asked to provide identification, the cop said he refused. He was placed under arrest.
See?
Why would you refuse in this situation?
Well, in a sense, he fucked up because he wasn't under arrest and he wasn't being investigated.
Exactly.
So you don't have to show your identification. But in this case, you the agitator and you claiming to be her girlfriend, her boyfriend, stuff like that. All right, now you open up the doors for him.
I'm sorry, I already know what's on paper don't work in real time in real life.
We got
and if in that situation, first of all, I wouldn't be in that situation because if my girl got pulled over 100 miles,
I'll be down to come get you.
Yep, exactly. Ain't shit I can do for you now.
I'll be down to come get you.
Ain't shit I can do for you. You need somebody.
I'm on the phone right now talking to Master to pay your bonds.
In fact, she needs somebody on the outside to work with her to get her back on the outside.
It's $500, so she could have just paid the whole bond and walked out.
Yeah, so
she ain't need no bonds.
He made things infinitely worse, simping, getting his simp on.
Sit your ass down, nigga.
Yeah. So, and then he don't want to comply and give his identification. I'm sorry. This is the time to give ID.
Charles in the chat.
Yeah, they acting like the track Bobby and Whitney because they are the track version of Bobby and Whitney.
Crash out.
They just got to catch each other to smack each other up.
They bunch of crash outs.
This nigga a dummy, and they got him with drugs. He apparently, I guess they
had some weed or something.
He had a pipe on him. Why are you getting pulled a glass smoking device?
Look, see, and then that makes you even more dumb. You sit here, you know, this is where niggas got money go wrong. Niggas that
No, it's just him.
No, I'm serious because their self-awareness is oblivious, obviously, because I'm like, nigga, you dirty, you got a pipe on, you get yourself out, you go agitate the scene even more because your girl's already lying, then you get your ass up there, you lying too, so now y'all just making this cracker even more mad because he got two niggas lying in his damn face. You know what I'm saying? Like, then you dirty.
Yeah.
Stupid. You gonna drop the pipe out your hand when you say, oh, let me see your identification. Nigga, you ain't had to take the pipe out of your pocket. All you do is take your ass back to the car and took it out. If you still want to be a dummy, better yet, just don't even engage.
Okay, and it looks like somebody else was arrested. Twanisha Terry, another sprinter, who decided to pull over too.
Lord. 3 y'all niggas. Not one, not two, 3.
Yeah. So it looks like she arrived and wanted to know what was going on with her friends, and she was given a ticket. So she wasn't arrested, but she was given a ticket for stopping on a limited access highway and was free to leave and taking Richardson's purse with her. So she took Sha'Carri's purse, so I guess not to leave it on the scene.
Right.
And it says due to their involvement, Coleman and Terry's involvement, the cop requested backup to complete the traffic stop.
So y'all got a whole scene out there, like about 5-6 cars out there, because it's 3 against 1.
And both Sha'Carri and Christian Coleman's vehicles were towed from the area and taken to jail in separate vehicles.
So now, not only you got your vehicles towed, now you got to pay the bond, which you got the money to pay for it.
Yes.
Now you got to pay the tow, which you got the money for that. He know you got it. That's why he did it, because you in a $100,000 car, Aston Martin. You feel what I'm saying? You got the money. Y'all both lying. Both of y'all dumb as hell. Y'all get the donkey of the day.
So this is the second time this man messes around with Sha'Carri and almost gets locked. Well, he got
locked up this time.
So he almost got locked up the first time.
But this
now
time
he got locked up, but this time,
dummy.
And bruh, you need to read the writings on the wall.
Leave
so
me.
far, this girl done almost got you locked up, done beat your ass in the airport,
And then lied on you. Say you
lied
did
on
it.
you,
said you did it.
Yeah, and now God, bruh, you gotta leave. I don't know what she doing.
You gotta leave, nigga. That pussy that good.
Man, she a hood rat. I know.
I'm sure there's a lot out there that you just need to,
I know it gotta be good.
God.
That brother going through
It
hell.
got to be,
And he got paper. He
Right.
got his own paper.
Right.
And he want to go through it.
That's crazy.
That got to be some great scenario.
Well, I mean, again, look at the age where they are.
But still,
I feel you.
Life is different when you got money and
Hell
fame.
yeah. Nigga, look, hey, I don't need that. I'm good. Go that way. You go your way, I go my way.
I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. Not in his place. I just want to know dude's background. I probably should have researched it because it just don't seem like he has a strong family unit the way he's carrying on,
right,
and getting in these situations.
Or he has the confidence, like, you bag her, you can bag somebody else.
He can bag somebody else.
Well, some niggas don't have that swag. They don't have that swag. They don't have that talk game. They don't have that confidence, to talk. You feel me? And with her, she a hood. She, it's different.
You know what's the worst part is her lies, because they're just made up on the spot. There's no thought put
dumb
into them.
as hell lies. They, like, it's a lie, and you still gonna keep telling a lie, and you're gonna die with that lie, knowing that it is a lie.
That's the most offensive part when you get lied to by a woman.
Oh man, I've experienced it.
I've experienced.
Right, I've experienced.
I get
numerous times.
offended. Like, you think I'm not worth thinking up a good lie for?
Right? Is that why? Oh, why would you even lie when I know that it's a lie?
Yeah, exactly. I've been in that situation countless times. It's insulting because it's like I'm worth putting together a good lie for. I'm worth planning out a good lie.
Or just don't do it. One or the other.
Nah, women are gonna lie in relationships. All I ask is that if you lie to me, put some thought into it.
Put some thought into it.
Yeah. Don't just make up some shit on
knowing that we both know the elephants in the room. We both know.
Yeah,
it's a lie, nigga. But you gonna hold on to that lie. You will even go and get into a fucking fight about this shit.
Exactly.
Take it there to where y'all niggas is actually fighting. Somebody get scratched up where the police is called because you fucking lied.
Yeah. And the lie is always terrible.
Right.
That's terrible, Shakari. You need to come with some better lies. Have some pre-planned lies just in case you do some shit.
Just shut the fuck up because you couldn't explain that shit. You couldn't.
That's what got her arrested. Well,
Yeah.
no. Is it a mandatory arrest?
It is. In some states, it is.
Nah, from my understanding in Florida, it's a mandatory arrest if they caught her doing over 100. And she was doing over 100. So I think no matter what happened.
I think here in North Carolina it's the same way. You go.
I wouldn't know. I've never driven over 100.
But I believe here as well, if you go over 100.
I don't think my car can get up to 100. I've never pushed it that hard. I've done 80 at the most, 85. And that was when I said, whoa.
I pushed 100 a couple times.
Yeah. I hit that 90, 95 driving to Atlanta because 85 be so wide open. You can't help but speed. Ain't nothing but road in front of you.
When I go to Jersey, especially at night, man, ain't nobody on the road. You know, I have a wolf pack.
Yeah.
The wolf pack, you got 2 to 4 other cars. All of y'all riding the same speed. Everybody pushing minimum 80 miles an hour, but you damn near going between 90 and 100. And you going, you know, Virginia is the longest track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we bursting through Virginia. As long as we cross over and get to D.C., we know everything else is smooth sailing. The rest of the ride up north is smooth sailing. So.
Yeah. So we're going to see what happens with Shakari. I just pray she gets her shit together. I mean, this isn't a major deal, but it's just kind of like when you're constantly seeing you every year and it's for some running with the law. Yeah, you know, she need to get her John Moran shit together and be a better person.
Correct.
And this leads to another topic because this seemed like a big deal. There was Allen Iverson in the news and they were attacking him because originally they said they planned an event with a bunch of sick kids with cancer.
Which I thought he was there for something else, but go ahead.
Yeah, so basically they planned an event in Australia for Allen Iverson to come out and visit some sick kids. And originally it was reported that he skipped the entire event. So I'm like, damn, I hope he had a good excuse. But it turns out he was at the event. But he wasn't up to his normal self. He
Interacting with him.
Interact as normal.
Standoffish.
Yeah, and they said it pissed everybody off because apparently the parents paid money,
A lot of kids travel. They said kids travel hours to go to this event because this event is held like every year.
Yeah.
So they have NBA, retired NBA players come there, sponsor the event. And from what was reported, Iverson was there for another situation. And when the people from the other event got wind of it, like, yo, what's up? You come through? Like, all right, sure, boom. So he came through. Only difference is, from what was reported, he was not into it. He wasn't as happy. He wasn't as engaging. He was standoffish, and he didn't sign autographs or take any pictures. So when you got sick kids who come hours out of the way to come visit, come see you, you know, yeah, it was kind of disappointing. So
it was a group of 12 kids battling cancer in Australia, and they were expected to get autographs, take photos, and just basically interact with AI. But it says some people noticed he appeared sluggish, showing little enthusiasm.
Nigga was high as hell.
And they claim Iverson's team told them he wasn't in the mood for anything more than a quick snap. And they told the crew, he told the crew that he was struggling with exhaustion. He said he was up a little early. He had been here 10 days, and the adjustment was tough for him. So he was blaming his lack of enthusiasm on jet lag.
Jet lag, which I ain't never known jet lag lasted
10 days. Yeah, I'm like, if you've been there 10 days, you should have been adjusted by now.
What he would have said, should have said the timing. Because I think they're 12 hours?
I don't even know.
Their time, they're ahead of us.
Yeah.
So now I can say that because I know when I've traveled to the West Coast and everything, and my phone is set here on the East Coast, and when it's 7 o'clock over here and I'm 4 o'clock over there, and
yeah, that throw me off.
Like, God damn, like, but I know that it's set up on East Coast, so the timing, based off the
Tom plays a part in that.
Tom does play a part in it.
But at the end of the day, this is on AI, especially
You gotta fake it.
If he was in the country 10 days,
should be straight.
He should have been at least adjusted enough to do his duties and tasks.
I think he was partying.
Yeah, I think he was partying too.
And he was
maybe he went to a casino, lost some money,
and it was hungover and shit.
Hell yeah,
He
boy.
like, man, I don't even want to do this shit, but I'm gonna come. They're like, man, look, you gotta do this shit, bro. You getting paid for it. All right, man. Damn.
Yeah. So Andrew Bogut.
Yeah.
Decided to speak on it.
Yeah, he was pissed off.
Yeah. Now, Andrew Bogut is kind of MAGA. So mentally, I know there ain't no MAGA in Australia. But
they're MAGAs all over the world.
It's just different parties.
It's actually they're right wingers. It's just they actually all identify the same thing. It's just different parts of the country, all of the world. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah, so Bogut said NBA. He said AI is an absolute shit human. No excuse for this. If anyone knows this family, please reach out because one of the family members took to Twitter, and that's what caused Bogut to respond. Of course, Bogut talking shit now that he's retired. Absolute shit human. Obviously, Bogut never saw that he didn't live up to his potential as an overall number one pick. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we know about disappointment, Andrew Bogut. We saw it with you.
That's another story.
That's a completely another story. I don't excuse AI's behavior because, again, I believe as a man you just do what you're supposed to do, especially if you've been in the country 10 days. Now, I will admit, if this was like day 1 or day 2 of his arrival in Australia, I would give him some leeway because I'm fully aware Australia is way ahead in the time zone than we are over here on the East Coast. So I'd have gave him some leeway for a day or two. But if you've been there 10 days, you got to handle that business, man. You got to go out, meet those 12 sick kids because that's the only memory they're going to have is 50-year-old.
They came and see you.
50-year-old Allen Iverson, not Philadelphia MVP 2001 AI, but retired AI. Now, the internet was pushing back saying, what do 12-year-old kids know about Allen Iverson? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? That's one of the most influential basketball players to ever exist.
Well, if you go off of how American youngins act, they act like they don't really know the greats. They don't know their history. Because history isn't been taught.
I'm going to disagree because when I was a little kid and Dr. J retired.
That's you. I'm talking about outside of our generation.
Yeah, but we knew who NBA legends were when we were little kids that retired. Like, I knew who Dr. J was. I knew who Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain were.
How many parents now are doing the same thing your parents did? That's what I'm talking about.
My parents had nothing to do with it. Wilt Chamberlain was still a pop culture icon doing television commercials and movies. He was... didn't he battle Arnold Schwarzenegger?
These cats on YouTube and stuff. They ain't watching that shit. They barely know people outside their gender.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So AI, he's our age, my age, 50 years old. They don't know. Some do, but most
they have access to YouTube.
Yeah, but the only way they'll have interest in looking at it if they're affiliated with basketball or sports in general, or their parents taught them that shit. But
I disagree because AI was so influential. Basketball players of today were influenced by.
That's true, but again, he's not in. He's 12 and 13-year-olds right there. They don't. If they're not in basketball.
Yeah.
Or their parents hasn't taught them, or somebody of elder has taught them, the history of basketball. They don't know him. They barely know Kobe.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? And they barely know Kobe.
Right now, he's a mythical legend now, especially because he passed away.
Of course. What I'm saying is still, we talking about 12-year-olds.
Yeah.
They were born in late 2000. You know what I'm saying? They don't know. Only way they will know if they're affiliated with the sport and their parents or somebody else that's teaching them something of that. For them to actually pick it up, his trend setting that he did, those falls in the lap of hell. I just said barely Kobe. Hell, not even barely LeBron. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the likes of Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum, them cats. You feel what I'm saying? So they locked in with them. Curry is barely noticed. The only reason why they know him because of what he do the game, the three. You know, the long distance half court three. Everybody imitates him. So again, trendsetters. He's not what he has. The people he impacted, they're grown now.
Yeah, but he's still, again,
12 years old.
Yes. Because if 12-year-olds are impressed by Kyrie, Kyrie's going to name AI as an influence.
So how they going to, so what would be.
Jordan's an influence. They want to meet Jordan. They want to meet AI. They going to cross Jordan up.
Because of his shoe. Jordan is a legendary shoe.
But they know who he is and why he's famous.
Because if you're a sneakerhead, you going to know who's.
But, I mean, for what he did in Chicago, he's still heavily promoted now for what he did on the basketball court.
I understand that. He's an icon on one of two most.
Oh, he's a legend in 2 games?
No, he's a legend on
it wasn't baseball.
No, he is a legend in 2 apparels. He on Nike and Gatorade. So naturally, he's always going to be shown.
Yeah.
And if you affiliated with sports, right, you're going to see that image, and it's going to, whether it's, if you in sports period and you see Nike and Gatorade, you see Jordan or anybody that's in his age group that's on, now you're going to be forced to like, oh, who is that? Let me look up. You're going to ask questions because he's still relevant.
Yeah. Well,
Iverson is not relevant like that.
I'm gonna disagree.
Again,
just because pop culture.
Us.
No,
we're talking about 12-year-olds.
Not just us.
He's not relevant amongst them.
Yes, he is.
No.
Because he influenced the players of today.
He influenced them with the crossover. He influenced them with the look.
Because trust me, it's like NBA YoungBoy. Whoever he names as an influence is going to get a second look from his fan base. If they're going to sit here and love NBA YoungBoy's music so much, and he says, these are the rappers that inspired me, and he names whoever he names, the fans are going to check him out. If he says Jay-Z, the fans are going to check Jay-Z or Nas or whoever he named. And I don't think Nas or Jay-Z were NBA YoungBoy's direct influences.
No, he wasn't.
But, yeah, I'm making a point that AI is easily one of the most influential NBA players to ever exist. Like, he's on the level of Jordan. And not statistically or game-wise, but in terms of influence. You know how many niggas ran out and put arm sleeves on because of AI and got cornrows and tattoos?
If you talking about kids born after 2005,
because he influenced pop culture.
Yeah, but he don't have that. He doesn't have that. He doesn't influence that generation. 12-year-olds, not them. I think the lowest that he probably still have an impact on maybe 20, and I'm probably stretching it there. Because he's 50. When he talking about those kids not even grown. He's over 30 years older than them.
Well, Charles said them kids don't know who AI is. Hell, they wouldn't know who Jordan was like that except for the shoes and really didn't get into him until The Last Dance.
Exactly. I told you. Exactly. Jordan, the only reason why Jordan is relevant because he on Nike and he's on Gatorade. No. Those two entities is affiliated with sports. So any kid that's affiliated with sports and you see Nike and Gatorade. Why Nike and Gatorade? Because a lot of high school awards is named after Nike and Gatorade.
Jordan is used to troll current playing LeBron.
I get what you're saying, but we're talking about relevancy amongst kids that's younger than us. Jordan has that impact because he's on Nike and Gatorade. Nike and Gatorade is affiliated with sports. So it doesn't matter what sports you are. You see the likes of Sha'Carri, she was on the Gatorade Nike commercials. When you see them on those commercials, whether you were in that sport or not, the fact you are an athlete, you're going to do research like, oh, who is that? Why? Because they're on your known brand, Nike, Gatorade. Now, if you take Jordan off of Nike and Gatorade right now, they want within the next 2 years, people down there forget about it unless they're about our age.
Cool. Well,
I'll say low as 40.
I'm gonna see how this plays out because AI.
What he did though, he could have, from what it was being reported, he should have been on his game.
Yeah, I don't excuse AI's behavior in this situation. He should have been able to handle business. Now I'm a little disappointed. And outside of the jet lag excuse, he also said, cancer. We talking about cancer? No, he didn't say that. I'm joking. All right, so let's go ahead and move on from AI because I did want to touch on the topic of Ray J. Yes. Ray J was in the news and it was not good.
2027 is definitely a wrap.
No, fuck the doctor. No, don't say that. Because when you say that, you're confirming what the doctor
that's
said.
what they said. I don't
No,
fuck. I fuck my shit up real bad. I'm on like 4 or 5 bottles a day, 10 Addies. I'm like, ain't nothing happening to me. Fuck it. I'm indestructible. Like a heart only beating like 25%. But when I said that yesterday, I'm like my heart it's only beating like 25%, but your heart only beats 60%. Period. So my shit only beating halfway, but fuck my heart up on the right side right here. It's like black. It's like done. Bringing me coconut water and telling me I gotta go to Haiti and do some voodoo, which I think I'm going to Haiti, cause I think Haiti and my Haitian they got the cure. So I'm going to Haiti like in like 2 weeks, and I'ma stream it. I'ma do everything, but I thought I was a big. So I'm like I can handle all the alcohol, I can handle all the drugs, I can handle everything, but I couldn't. My shit fucked up, and it curved my time here. Listen, I put all my money in my kids' trust, so they gaining 15% interest every million I put in there.
So that was Ray J breaking down his health issues.
Two things can be true.
Yes.
But go ahead, though.
Okay, so yeah, he just basically admitted, as you saw in the video, that his heart is not functioning to its full capacity. He said, I guess, 25%. And that was posted a couple days ago from his live stream on Instagram. And as he said, he's dealing with different drugs and is having a lot of health issues. And that's pretty crazy because me and Ray J are the same age. And Ray J is only 44 years old. So
all that drinking and drugging.
Drinking and drugging. And that's amazing to me. So Ray J had some issues way back in 2021 dealing with non-contagious pneumonia in Miami, where he had to be hospitalized, and they claim it was because he was overworked, and they thought Ray J was having an issue with bug.
Was he going to Diddy parties?
Yeah.
You know, Diddy parties said they would be up for days and shit.
He was hospitalized for pneumonia and heart issues in 2026. So on January 6th, earlier, a couple weeks ago, he was having, they said, heart pains and a severe case of pneumonia. TMZ reported this, and it's unclear how long Ray J received treatment. And he was shown in the hospital on Instagram. And so he left a message saying he wanted to thank everyone for praying for him, and that his heart was beating at 25%. His health is not okay, so he wanted to thank everybody for supporting and praying for him. And he told viewers that the right side of his heart has turned black due to excessive alcohol and substance abuse. And it's kind of bad, yes, and I agree with Charles. He wanted to make a one-wish joke, but I really fuck with Ray J. I've been making one-wish jokes all week, Charles, so don't feel bad. I had said earlier on Facebook, I said it's time for Ray J to use his one wish. So, yeah, you weren't just thinking like that by yourself. Yeah, so
nigga, just get your life together. Man,
he definitely needs to.
He just want a pity party.
I don't understand why Ray J is immersing himself in substances. He seems like he's had a pretty decent career.
He got to be relevant. I told you, once
he's addicted to fame.
Yeah, exactly. And then once you're addicted to fame, ain't nobody talking about you. You have a fan base. You got millions of people following you. All you can do is some rambunctious shit. People gonna do some Google searches of you. They gonna buy whatever products that he sells or he's ambassador of, And people went, "Oh, Ray J, we sorry, we love you, we miss you." That's it. He addicted to fame. He wanted the pity party.
So he said he thought he could handle all the alcohol and all the Adderall. He claimed he was drinking.
Hell, the nigga told when he was talking, he said he was on 10 of them then.
Yep. So he's claiming he was drinking 4 or 5 bottles a day and taking 10 Addies at the height of his use.
I believe because
I don't know how do you assume 4 bottles a day,
nigga. You a millionaire. You can be drunk as hell all fucking day. You got a butler or maid to come take care of you, whatever. Or whoever the bitch you fuck with, you feel somebody's gonna go out of their way to make sure that you okay.
Like, nigga, I can't handle another cup of goddamn Woodford Reserve, and I'm on my first cup.
I mean,
I'm feeling really, really, really nice.
I mean, but I'm saying if you can sit here, while you sleeping, you got millions of dollars going in your account, so you don't.
That would make me want a third cup. No, thank you, sir.
He drink it, nigga. Like I'm living it up.
Nigga, I don't understand it. He has a whole monopoly on Raycon earbuds.
Exactly. He's making money left and right. So he like, what else to do? When you a millionaire and billionaire, you done did everything what the fuck you wanted to do. You done fuck as many as bitches you want to fuck. You done did everything. So what else to do? Get fucked up.
Oh, maybe. You don't know what I'm thinking? And this is pure speculation. What is all these bouts with pneumonia about?
Cause that nigga you on so many drugs and shit like that, you're not taking care of yourself. You trying to say you got that package? No, man. Did that mean his wife?
Diddy parties?
No, man, you gonna do that. We not doing that.
Nigga keep going in the hospital for pneumonia.
He going in the hospital because
wait a minute.
He's not taking care of himself.
I know that, but
when you on them drugs and shit, 2 or 3 different types of drugs and shit, you ain't eating right. Your immune system is compromised.
What are other things that can compromise your immune system?
I mean, hey, you can be having sex and got the wrong.
He said, "Sexy, can I?" I don't know what's going on with Ray J, but it doesn't seem like he's taking it serious. So I tend to not take it serious as well.
That nigga is, like I said, he wants somebody to, "Oh, Ray J, we love you, Ray J, don't do it." That's what he wants.
I know that's what he wants.
That's all he wants.
Damn.
Like, nigga, get over yourself, man. Be a father to your kids. Continue to make money. You know, if you that
we need Ray J around just for random fuckery.
Yeah, just damn. Get on make a podcast, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You know what the crazy thing is? Ray J is not a superstar, but he's made like superstars.
Exactly.
Kim Kardashian, he's kind of responsible for her rise.
Exactly.
We could even say the Breakfast Club, because remember the Breakfast Club's first viral moment was the fight between Ray J and Fabulous, and Ray J called into the Breakfast Club, I think allegedly high. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but that was the first time I paid attention to the Breakfast Club, was that viral moment between Ray J and Fab. So he's kind of not saying the Breakfast Club wouldn't have gone on to fame, because they had numerous viral moments, but Ray J was the first.
He was the first viral moment.
You can't take away the first, no matter what happens. He was the first viral moment so he broke in the Breakfast Club as well as Kim Kardashian's cooch. This nigga is a legend that makes legends.
And he ain't even a legend.
Yeah. He's like Robert Orr. He's just a tremendous role player.
Exactly. And he gets it done.
Exactly. Shout out to Ray J, man. I hope you have some.
Hey, yo, come on the podcast, man. Let's
I fucks with Ray J.
Yeah,
Ray J always been that dude in the cut.
Ray J, if any of reps see this, yo, y'all hit us up, man. We
Ray
like
J
do
ain't
some
gonna
content.
come to our show. We ain't got 8,000 subscribers yet, because
Hey,
y'all
man.
people watching ain't subscribed
Word,
and click like and comment.
And you ain't telling a friend. I told y'all, man, we need 10,000 followers on the YouTube so we can have a call in, so y'all can call in and shoot y'all shit.
And just to let you know, the call-in line and all that shit is already set up. We just waiting on 10,000.
Y'all. 10,000 followers.
So it ain't like we got to spend weeks getting
We
this
ain't
shit
say
together.
we ain't say Facebook. We say YouTube.
YouTube, because on Facebook we had 23.
23.
See, we moving so fast, I forgot the number was updated.
23,000 followers on Facebook. Now the goal on Facebook, right?
Yes.
We hit 50,000 by June. 50,000 by June. This
We
the
all
challenge.
have dreams.
Yeah, exactly. Hey man, this is a dream. The dream is a goal. 50,000 followers.
all a dream.
50,000 by June. At least 10 or if we talking about YouTube, we got to at least have 15,000 by June.
Yes, indeed.
That's the goal. That's the goal we set. So tell a friend, share, like, comment, and hype the videos up.
Yeah, especially you new people watching. I know we done said some real shit you nodded your head in real time to and agreed with.
Comment.
Share it.
Right.
So your friends can nod their head and agree with us too.
Right. Even if y'all talk shit, we going to talk shit back.
He will.
Damn right, I will.
I'm too busy editing and chopping
Look,
clips
that's why you go ahead. You got did again. Call in now. Tell you viral moments.
Well, you got to be mentally strong to deal with Facebook and YouTube comments.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out which one hits harder.
Facebook.
Because Facebook does less censorship of comment.
Yeah, Facebook hits harder.
I done been called a bitch nigga more times than I care to remember.
Look,
you know what the sad part is about Facebook comments? They keep repeating the same shit. You know, on our Tiana Taylor clip, which is currently on Facebook at over 500,000, over 500,000, I keep seeing notifications for the same comment. Men are gossipy. And I'm like,
they're sassy.
Yeah, or they're sassy. And I'm like, damn, bitch, didn't you see the other 100 people that already wrote that?
Nope, they did. They gotta get there like
you gotta contribute your comment that's the same one as the last comment.
I love it. Keep on commenting, damn it.
I've been called more sassy than more times than I care to admit, boy.
I know. Hey, listen, I know I've been called all types.
That's sad too, because
hell, most of the damn comments be targeted towards me.
Yeah, of course.
But since I don't give a damn.
That's cool. I don't mind that.
Like our brethren Cam Newton said, opinions is for entertainment.
Exactly. I just don't like the fact that people are surprised that men gossip. I'm like, ESPN is literally just an entire channel devoted to gossip.
Everything you look at.
Yeah.
If you talk about it, it's considered. It's not even. You can consider it gossiping.
Exactly. Like I said, ESPN covers events that just happen, events that are going to happen, and in between that, it's just gossip.
CNN, your local news station.
Well, that's news.
Yeah, but that's gossip too.
No. The worst gossip is ESPN in the summertime during the off season, and they just sit there for 3 hours with Stephen A. speculating shit. That shit that ain't even happened. We're going to sit here and discuss what happens if this player joins this franchise in the offseason. Shit ain't even happened. Ain't no chance this person's joining the franchise, but it's a bunch of niggas gossiping about what coulda, woulda, shoulda happened. So
it's all kinds.
Men gossip.
Women gossip.
Yeah. And the cool part is when we gossip, at least we get a couple pennies for it on the video.
I ain't gossiping. I'm speaking my fucking opinion.
Yeah.
Simple.
My opinion can sometimes be gossip.
All of us have opinions.
I don't have an issue admitting I gossip as a man. Gossip is what keeps shit entertaining. We've gossiped since high school. I'm not going to sit here and pretend it's not interesting. That's just how we've always been as men. We always talk about shit.
Women talk about shit too.
Yeah, they do it worse, but they act surprised when we do it. We gotta gossip.
We have fucking debates.
Yeah, that's what it is. Good choice of words.
Debates.
It's a debate. Men debate, women gossip. Yeah, that's a good thing to take.
It's debate.
Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. J. Cole is in the news. He dropped his mixtape on his birthday. Did you get a chance to hear his mixtape?
Yeah, I got a chance to hear it.
What'd you think about it?
Again, so I can't knock his talent. It's there. It's disappointing that you didn't take it to the world stage. You feel what I'm saying?
The world stage. He's an international star.
No, I'm not saying he's an international. I know he's an international star. I'm talking about like the battle. The battle, you really had to pull your shit out the basket. You know what I'm saying? And this was a global, international battle, first ever in hip hop history.
And J. Cole started it. You kind of
exactly, and you fumbled it because. So now I'm listening to your music, right? I'm conflicted because it's like, damn, that shit hot. Damn, that shit would have been. Damn, it pisses me off even more that you didn't get in the fucking battle. Because see now, if you got in the battle, even if you lost, even if you came in a draw, you feel what I'm saying? Everything you put out after that, you're like, oh, that shit hot. That's banging. So people that's J. Cole fans, they ain't gonna hear this shit. They gonna be like, oh, whatever. Us hip hop enthusiasts, die hard, you know what I'm saying? It's an honor to get in a battle. You feel what I'm saying? All the all-time great legend, they all battle. Nobody ran away. So the fact I'm listening to his mixtape, and he got some good hits, but it's like, damn, I'm conflicted. Cause I'm like, nigga, why you ain't get in the fucking battle?
Yeah. Well, yeah, for those unaware, Cole did drop a 4-song EP hosted by DJ Clue this week called The Birthday Blizzard 26. And he made it available on Cole's website for as little as $1, but I heard it on Amazon for as little as my normal Amazon subscription fee. And he was dropping flows over different instrumentals from the industry: Bronx Zoo Freestyle, Golden Goose, Winter Storm, and 99 Bill Freestyle.
Classic hits.
Yeah, so
did we have somebody dispute what I said? Well, we talked about it just last week. Like,
Mansa Musa, was it?
Exactly. Where like what I told him, he does listen to the greats. For him to be even considered say I can say that with your chest, you got to listen to somebody who laid the foundation for your ass. And what he did, he teamed up with DJ Clue. Where Clue at? He's in our era and shit like that. All those tracks you just hit from legendary other hip. Carry on, I'm sorry.
So Buddha's in the comments saying, was the mixtape hot or not? Not why didn't he battle? So now
it was okay.
Buddha, I listened to the entire mixtape, so he was freestyling over industry instrumentals, starting with Victory from Diddy, with Biggie and Busta Rhymes on it. And then he also decided to address his apology to Kendrick Lamar. Excuse me. So he said, in terms of acknowledging his apology, he said, I used to be top. See the apology drop me way out of the top 3, no problem. I'm probably my best when they doubt me. Well, yeah, this must mean Cole is at his best because we goddamn sure doubting him. And he said, the top ain't really what I thought it would be, so I jumped off and landed back at the bottom and restarted at a level where I wasn't regarded as much, just to climb past them again and tell them all to keep up. Bars. So Cole got some bars.
So again, he got bars, but it don't hit like
the same because they're not directed at anybody.
Exactly. You once again you run it off and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, either you gonna say it with your chest or not. I don't like that. You know
I
what
don't
I'm
like it either. Cole is a killer at a fucking target range.
He's a sniper. That nigga, he's a sniper at a target range. But when it gets to be some live ain't nothing. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm conflicted about the music because he got bars, but it's like they don't hit like how they fucking supposed to hit.
And that's not a sentiment, unique to you. There are a lot of people saying similar things where they're viewing Cole in a completely different light since dropping out that battle.
Exactly. You're gonna view him different. He can come out with some bangers. You be like, it's gonna be like, damn. You're gonna be like, oh, that shit hot. But then, damn. Why the fuck you ain't getting the damn battle? Because it would have hit different. You know what I'm saying? Everything to me. And like I said, I fuck with Cole. I listen to his music. But as a hip-hop, enthusiast, I'm very disappointed because, like I said, I grew up, and everybody before us, even some after us, we grew up to where if you get in a battle, that's like your calling card, nigga.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? This is where you gonna set your shit apart from everybody, and everybody get to dissect it. He got the fuck out of the way. So now, when he dropping bars like this, it's like, nigga, like, why you ain't getting the fucking battle? Because see, I can't take your shit serious.
Charles says J. Cole is the best shadow boxer alive.
Exactly.
But we wanted to see him fight somebody to prove those hands were real, and he ran.
Thank you.
So he's hip-hop's Jake Paul, basically.
Thank you, Charles. He said it perfectly. He said it perfectly. Shadow boxing, the nigga's a beast. He will knock any fucking thing out of the park. But when it comes to the live person,
Yeah, so it's ironic because when he was telling the Dreamville Fest and doing his apology, he said the 7-minute drill song he released, which was a diss to Kendrick, he said that was the lamest shit I ever did in my fucking life. That's what Cole said, which ironically was him saying that as he did the lamest shit in his fucking life, which was apologize.
So Cole fans, you heard it, right? All right, continue.
I'm just a little shocked that the bars, because Cole was spitting battle bars the entire 4-track EP.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Why are you spitting battle bars when you had an opportunity to do that shit? You didn't do it.
Yeah. And lots of people are saying that. I think even Fat Joe mentioned he can't listen to J. Cole.
I gotta listen to your music. Is not gonna hit me like how it's supposed to, like how I know it could and it should. But you taking this shit, and this is where I have problem with people who have talent in anything. If you blessed to create a craft to persuade and motivate millions of people that don't even know you, that's a responsibility that you have to maintain, whether you want to or not. And I felt like that he played with that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because he had people before him that motivated him to where he was like, I want to do that. To where this nigga left Fayetteville, a.k.a. Fayetteville, drive to New York to go get him a deal. And he got that deal through Jay-Z at first because somebody motivated him. So now, here you are the forefather because you holding that torch and you fucking play with that shit. You got people that up-and-coming artists or inspiring artists that looks up to you right now and you basically like, oh, whatever. You know, it ain't my problem no more. I got mine now. Y'all figure y'all shit out. Which I feel like that's selfish, a.k.a. gatekeeping, in my opinion. When you have the talent to do whatever, to persuade people based off of your talent, and you basically is like, whatever, I have problems with that. Because that shit, everybody's not blessed to be able to do that. You feel what I'm saying? And he didn't, my opinion, he let North Carolina and North and South Carolina down because, like I said, he could have put a stamp on that shit. Real talk, when niggas talk about hip-hop, you feel what I'm saying? They talking about P.D. Pablo, not him. You feel what I'm saying? And he got a better discography than P.D. Pablo, a whole lot. But the fact that he's playing with this shit, and my opinion, he didn't look past himself. That's why I say his music is going to be conflicted with me from here on out because I'm like, damn, nigga, I know you got this shit, but you didn't do it on the biggest stage that you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, so Cole's been disappointing everybody, but the follow-off is coming out February 6th, and that's
next Friday.
Next Friday, so we'll be looking forward to the fall-off. Now, in addition to that, J. Cole announced his tour. Yeah, so he's going on a world tour, allegedly, to promote the fall-off and get that tour money. Now, that's where the millions is at, is in that tour money.
He going to get the bread. His song's going to hit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, us true hip-hop listeners, enthusiasts, we're gonna digest that totally different. You feel what I'm saying? Because we know my greats, Nas, hell, Jay lost a battle. He won some and lost some. Meek Mills, he won some, lost some. You feel what I'm saying? Drake, he won some, lost some. But that still doesn't knock you down. That's still, now you really had the debates can really happen because, like, you know, everybody can pick their sides, whatever the case may be. The point is, in my opinion, if you got in, whether you win, lose, or draw, you still would have been good. I just felt like that you didn't look past yourself.
Yeah. So in addition to Nas, J. Cole let down North Carolina. I guess you could say it like that.
Yeah, he can. Cool. Because after Petey, who was next up in line? Him?
Little Brother.
Well, okay. Well, Little Brother's mainly like, I look at them production-wise and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
But they had a major label deal?
Yeah, correct. I'm talking about as far as individual hip-hop artists. Or it can be groups. So I'm not disrespecting Little Brother. So let me say that. What I'm just saying is like Petey, then Jay, then the Baby, and the likes after them, and so on. But when they talk
for Vegas,
stunning for Vegas. But when they talk hip hop here, they still talk about Petey.
Yeah, because that's how influential that song was. That's the only Petey song they talk about. They talk about Freak League.
Freak League too, yeah.
My bad. Okay, well, hopefully the fall off is good.
It's gonna do its thing. I'm not questioning that. Again, I'm not a J. Cole hater. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm not either.
I just
In
felt.
fact, really, I didn't have much negative to say about Cole prior to the apology.
That's it. When he got on
the apology just ruined a lot of shit.
Exactly. You in hometown, you at the home state, and you doing this shit.
Yeah. So we were definitely disappointed.
That's all. I was just disappointed.
Yeah. So moving right along, I wanted to discuss this clip that Shaq had. Shaq was on his podcast this week having an interview, and he was explaining the 3 different types of ways men cheat.
I think a man cheating depends on the woman.
Yeah.
I don't think that at all.
No matter what you think. How come you think, where do you think the phrase happy wife, happy life comes from?
Yeah, but I think people that cheat.
No, well, okay, so I think there's 3 types of cheaters. There's a serial cheater, the James Bond cheater, and then the guy that's forced to cheat.
Okay, what is a James Bond cheater and how are you forced to cheat?
James Bond cheater is, I do everything right. I'm in Rio. I see a little thing. Boom, boom, boom. Nope, nobody sees me. Boom, boom, boom. I come back home to my normal life.
Okay.
All right.
You smooth. You slick with it.
Smooth with it, yeah.
Okay.
The guy that's forced to cheat is I've been on the road in a week and I come here and he'd be like, I got to do my podcast. That's the first night. I can't. I got to make it like you just 4 or 5 days in a row, you're not taking care of your man, and then he does what he does.
Oh. So then you step out.
And then there's a serial cheater, the guy that just
He's gonna cheat.
doing whatever. But yes, men can. I think it depends on that. Women run the world. Y'all just don't know it.
So how do we take power in that?
By stop talking shit and just do it. No.
So that was Shaq basically explaining why men cheat.
Hey.
Now you said he's right?
He's right.
He's right.
He's right.
So we have 3 different types of cheaters. I wouldn't know because I've never cheated.
Well, I mean, me personally, I would know. I can attest to 2 of them. 2 types, not the serial. The James Bond and the other one, you doing everything right.
And
I can
see that. So basically, yeah. One thing I noticed is the woman gave Shaq pushback. He was like, there's 3 types of cheaters. She was like, no, there's not.
He's like, yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm like, how are you going to tell this man how men think? And he's literally telling you what men think, and you sitting here trying to argue with him.
Like you got a dick.
Yeah. That kind of threw me off a little bit there, because sometimes I tell...
That's like me trying to tell a woman how a woman supposed to act, whatever.
Yeah, so I tell women there is value and insight in actually listening to men sometimes when it comes to dating, relationships.
Yeah, especially when we opening up and we're talking to you.
And I think Shaq is definitely one of those people who you would listen to on this subject, because I'm pretty sure Shaq has been all 3 of those cheaters.
This nigga, he was.
Yeah.
He fucked Gilbert Arenas there.
Yeah.
That's why him and Gilbert Arenas had fallen off.
So Shaq is a serial cheater, a James Bond cheater, and I'm pretty sure
he done it right.
Yeah.
He done all 3. So he's telling you exactly what it is. Me personally, I can agree with 2 of them. You know what I'm saying?
Because Branson, I wish he was here for this topic, because he's the only man who will proudly admit he cheated.
I ain't do it.
I've never cheated, because I'm not in a bunch of relationships.
First of all, I was cheated on. So for me to cheat, for me to cheat, I'm cheating. You know what I'm saying? And then me, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, when I talk to someone, I am so blunt. I tell them what it is, because I ain't got time to lie. You feel what I'm saying? You usually lie to someone because you need them or you want them for something.
Yeah.
I don't need you or want you. If we're cool, we can coexist, and you don't disturb my peace. You feel what I'm saying? That's something different. But if it's nothing in that, I don't need you. I'm
yeah,
good.
I think that's my problem now. I stopped lying, and I'm just very truthful.
Because they expect you to lie. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, they expect the truth to be what they want to hear.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
really
You
what
could
it
tell
is.
them that's enough.
Just like what Shaq said. He's tried to tell her. There are 3 types of she said, no, there's not.
You just cheat.
Yeah.
Like that. So in other words, a woman doesn't do anything.
Well, she'll believe what she wants. to
Exactly.
believe, and that works both ways.
And I believe that. But like I said, I believe that. It's been situations I've told women, hey, this is what it is. And they like, all right. And they going to do what they going to do. And then get mad with me because I didn't do what you want me to do when I told you I wasn't doing that.
Exactly. And now I've been in certain situations where women believe what they want to believe, but everything they believe is negative. And they start accusing you of doing negative things that they have no evidence of.
Because the thing about it is when a woman come in expecting you to act like a typical man, and you are not because you are a grown man, you took off what they have, whatever leverage they can have on you. So now they're trying to make up something to try to gain some type of leverage on you, which I think, to me, you got some control issues.
Now, me personally, I was in that situation before. Now, I got paranoid and said, if she's accusing me of doing shit all the time,
that means you're doing
something and you're trying to offset your guilt.
Of course.
So that's why I eventually broke up with her. I said, there's a reason you're doing all this lying, and I'm catching you in these lies. It's just because you're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. I don't know what it is. You could be screwing somebody else. You could be talking to somebody else and they ain't gotten to that part yet.
Right.
Something is going on behind my back that's causing you to act this way and accuse me of shit.
Especially if we're around each other all fucking day.
Oh, I done had the girl go through my cell phone.
I had that too.
Yeah,
that's the reason
after
why.
That, you think
that's the reason why I have my shit locked to this day because of that.
Exactly.
I've never gone through a woman's phone.
I don't care. I don't look through a woman's phone.
Listen. I'm not gonna look through your phone. I'm not gonna follow you. This is what I tell a woman: how you treat me dictates how I fuck with you.
Exactly.
Simple as that.
Exactly.
If I ain't happy with you, if we ain't getting no money together, I don't want to fuck with you.
Exactly.
I don't even want to have sex with you. You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's how deep it is for me. You feel what I'm saying? So,
I just don't want to risk having a child with her if I know I feel this strongly against
exactly.
her.
If you know, so again, I'm a level-headed person to where I can take what was given and work with it. Yeah. Some people can't. They know they're not going to do but so much, but they want more than they're willing to do. And so you got an unrealistic view of what's going on. So now when a man, we're talking from a man's perspective, when we're telling you like, hey, this is where I'm at mentally, physically, you know what I'm saying? And we can go this way or go that way. That's the blueprint. The blueprint. So it's like, if you want us, follow the fucking blueprint. What do you normally hear women say? Men don't lead, men don't plan, and stuff like that. So when you come across somebody like, hey, listen, this day, now they want to pick and choose when the fuck shit leadership supposed to kick in.
Exactly.
Can't do that.
I've been in that situation.
You can't do that. So again, those 3 types of cheaters what he's talking about is true.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. The thing I got most offended about in my relationship was being accused of lying all the time when I was telling the truth. Like, I had been accused of cheating on this woman numerous times, never cheated on her. She never found any proof or anything that gave her that credence. And that shit used to worry the fuck out of me. It used to piss me off because she's creating this narrative that I'm the James Bond cheater, where I'm just sneaking around and doing all this shit.
I've had some that put air tags in my shit, tracking me. Yeah, they gone that far, dog. So the shit's serious. I'm telling you.
See, it insults me because it creates a narrative that I'm scared of you.
Outside of that, you invaded my privacy.
Yeah,
like,
well,
what
I mean, beyond the privacy, I don't like the narrative that you're creating that I'm scared of you, so I'm lying to you and doing all this sneak.
Like, bitch,
I'll tell you I'm fucking somebody else.
What the fuck? You can't whoop my
ass. Exactly. That's what I tell her.
You can't even whoop my ass.
What you gonna do?
I'm telling you what it is. Ain't shit. No, nigga.
That is my go-to. No, you can't whoop my ass.
Right. You can't beat. What we doing? You know what I'm saying? It's still.
That's sad. What if she whoop my ass?
Again, like I said, what Shaq is talking about is true. You know what I'm saying? You got women out here. And the crazy part about it is, what's hard for us men is, and I hate when I hear people say, well, you picked them. Man, the only way you going to figure it out, you got to spend time with them.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people are good. Some people can play their card good. And if you only hanging around somebody for a few hours, you can pretend to be something that you're really not. The only way you're going to really figure out, that means y'all live together, y'all practically around each other all the time. Then you're going to start seeing certain shit. And like I said, even then, it can be a year or two in.
Exactly. I've never hopped in a monogamous relationship ever without the expectation of marriage. I've never.
Yeah, I feel like that if I'm dating you, I'm looking
for marriage.
For marriage, hopefully.
Exactly.
I'm just hoping that us interacting, we will blend to where we can push that way. Because I'm telling you what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
And how we can do it together. You feel what I'm saying?
I've been looking to get married for about 15 years.
Man, look, I told somebody the other day, I said, I'll be 50 this year. I've never experienced love in my adult life.
God damn.
I've never had no woman has gave me the urge to be like, I want to marry her. I can't live.
That's true.
I can't live without you. I got to have you. They never set that tone for me.
I felt love. It was just only in like the first 2 months of the relationship.
I ain't never felt that shit.
Because you date women who are in love with being in love.
But they only in love with, most of the time, it's sex, or they in love, or they
sex. Just the feeling of meeting somebody new and falling in love with them. It's a temporary feeling.
It's not even love. That's lust.
I know.
That's considered lust.
No. It's not lust. They are in love with the process of the whole, not just sex, but the whole intro, because it's all new to them.
How about the part you come in a situation, you actually creating a standard that they never experienced.
Exactly.
And you're being judged against your own standard that you fucking create.
Yeah.
That's some diabolical shit.
That is.
So that goes back to what Shaq saying is the 3 types. Because if you coming in, you have a standard, you create a standard, or you add on whatever the case may be, and because you got the intel that the niggas that she had before you, you're better.
Exactly.
They don't even come halfway to you.
Exactly.
But you get treated just like them motherfuckers. I'm like, are you fucking stupid?
Exactly. I've been in that situation too.
So like I said, what Shaq talking about there is fucking true.
It is 100% true. Ladies, y'all need to still pay attention to these men.
And when you got a women ratio of 4-1, you feel what I'm saying? We got to go for every 10. We got to go through 4 just to possibly find that one. And in some situation, that's double. That's hard. You feel what I'm saying? So us men, it's easy for a woman because, number one, the men is going to flock to you. You feel what I'm saying? They're going to flock to you. Outside of that, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just interact with a man.
Yeah.
And you can weed them out and you can pretty much manipulate. If you're a good woman, you can work your shit without going getting out of character where that man be like, yo, I got to have you. I want you. You're gonna set the tone. You're not gonna be scared. You're not worrying about the next woman, none of that shit. Because when I hear women say, I ain't competing, I'm waiting on God to bring my man, you gonna be by yourself.
Yeah.
Because the thing about it is, if us men have to go looking for you, right? You're not in the place for us to find your ass because you hitting. You want us to go looking for you. Damn, I just said it's 4-1.
Exactly. So Charles said he had a female leave a recorder at his house and get mad when he said he wouldn't mess with another woman because I would have to leave her. Oh. Okay, so she left a recording. Now you leave a recording, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, if you go looking for it through my shit, whatever you find, that's on you. Because again, you're invading my privacy. And outside of invading my privacy, we all know when you first start getting together, right? Between 6 months to a year, I give a person 6 months to a year to get rid of who you dealing with. If we are hitting that stride. You know what I'm saying? We are locked in. We getting money. We doing things positively. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
And it's building my strength like, yeah, I want this one. You feel what I'm saying? So if you're doing that, I give you 6 months to a year to get rid of who you get rid of. Because come on, let's call it like it is. When you're dating and you say, all right, y'all, I found somebody. I'm locking in with them. I'm going to have to let you go. You know niggas ain't going to leave you alone.
Exactly.
They're going to try. So you're going to have to give it, and depending on how it was, you're going to have to give it 6 months to a year.
Exactly.
And after that, y'all supposed to be hitting stride. Now that man be like, or woman, hey, will you marry me? That type shit. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, I'm glad we talked about it. We had a conversation about marriage. So one of our family members, they got engaged last year. So I was like, well, shit. When they gonna get married? Because usually when you get married, right, is what, 6 months for those who say love at first sight. 6 months, but to a year. The day that you propose to that woman, you got usually it's a year after that day that y'all supposed to get married. Niggas up north, they be getting married and shit. They be getting engaged and then getting married 2-3 years later. I said, what the fuck? I said, why get married? Why engage with this woman if you're not ready? I said, the people I've been in around. Now, again, I know in Jersey, if you living with somebody, y'all been in a relationship for, I think, 5, maybe 10 years, you consider common law marriage.
Yeah.
Now here in North Carolina, they don't recognize that, so that's different. So, but a lot of people that I know from my hometown, they get engaged with their girlfriend, but they don't get married till like 2-3 years later.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, well, we ain't have money. Go down to the Justice of Peace. That don't cost no money to get married. You know what I'm saying? You can get married and have a wedding or a ceremony, you know, whenever y'all get the money. But I'm not getting engaged to a woman and we not getting married. If we not getting married within 12 months, if it go past 12 months of me engaged, ask you for my hand and marry, ain't no need.
I feel you. Well, I don't get that far. My favorite point in a relationship is about 3 months into it because now we're comfortable with each other. And the most important thing can happen now is I can take shits at her crib. I don't like the initial stages of dating, just when you get to a chick's house and you're still in that awkward moment where you're filling out the crib and shit.
Right.
I like to get past that stage because sometimes after sex, my stomach has been doing a lot of thrusting.
So you gotta go take the shit.
And I don't want to get dressed and go home. I want to sleep the night in the bed. I don't want to
get up and blow up a bed.
Yeah. You gotta,
you ain't comfortable like that to go blow up a bathroom.
Not yet. We're not at that level yet.
So you look, babe, I gotta go. Yo.
Yeah, I gotta go home.
She's like, come on, won't you say?
I gotta treat you like a whore because I got a shit.
Like, no, I gotta go home. Like
yeah, this ain't nothing personal.
So what lie you give him? Do you tell him you go home because you gotta take a shit?
No, I just tell him, oh shit, I'm working from home this weekend. And I left my laptop at the crib, God damn it.
Oh my God.
That works because I work remotely.
I believe it. I'm just saying the fact that you had to lie to her, like, because you like, hey, instead of like, hey, look, I'm going home because
I'm a good person.
I feel you. Like, hey,
those are my lies.
I feel you.
I'm not sleeping around on you. I just gotta really shit.
You don't want to blow up a bathroom because you might do some damage. She might
exactly.
You gotta slide. You gotta make sure y'all comfortable.
Like that shit leak under the door. I could never have children with a nigga like that shitty.
This nigga blowing up.
Yeah,
you gotta have incense going.
That's my lies in relationships.
Like I gotta go home and use the bathroom.
She like, yo, he left me to go back home to his wife. No, I left you because I had this shit.
So why don't you just go ahead and tell him you just had the shit? You just like, look, I don't want to blow up your bathroom.
I ain't gonna lie. That's why
just go ahead and tell
I
him.
was hesitant to break up with my ex. She had the perfect bathroom in the basement, away from everybody.
Oh wow!
I could blow that shit up, and she was upstairs on the second and third floor.
Oh, that's what's up.
She ain't never come to the basement.
You got 3 bathrooms.
I had a full bathroom in her basement. I could shit, shower, shave. I just left shit there. Now I know how women feel. Like they leave their panties at your crib. I left my shaving kit at her crib because didn't nobody else be down in that basement.
Well, you in the basement though.
That's what I'm saying.
If you was in her room, that's something different. You know,
I don't care.
So women leave stuff. They leaving it in plain sight. So they hoping that if a woman does come over there, they suspiciously see that. So like, ooh, what's this? You got.
So Charles says B-Dub needs to teach Sha'Carri Richardson how to lie. And that is actually true.
That's true, yeah.
I would give Sha'Carri at least 5 pre-planned lies.
You need to hit them up, Sha'Carri.
For any situation she's in. You
and your boyfriend.
Have your lies pre-written, thought out. Have rebuttals all ready to go.
Game plan.
if you gonna lie, put out a blue. You got to put that shit together like an architect, like a building. You got to have structures
Like
and
Lego
pillars
blocks and shit.
You've got to have replies in case other questions will be. What if she asked this? Well, then this happened. You got to pre-plan live. It's like those draw your own adventure shit books we used to do back. You got to do that with your lives.
Especially if you know you're gonna do some dumbass shit.
You got to have ulterior questions and answers just in case she asked this or that. You got to have that shit planned out. That's why I get insulted when women like Sha'Carri lie, because they just pull some random shit out their ass.
And then just smile. And just
like,
think
come on. I'm worth thinking of a good lie.
Like, do I look like that I believe that bullshit?
Yeah.
And then when I tell you I don't believe that shit, you still lying.
Exactly. So we need to all do better in relationships. And ladies, if I lie to you early on, it's nothing personal.
Because he had to go shit.
I had to take a shit.
He didn't want to blow up your bath.
Especially if we smash.
Right.
We sweating.
He don't want to blow up your bath.
We just sweating. That's like doing 30 stomach crunches. Yeah. So yeah, that I definitely.
He don't want to blow up the bathroom. All right. So
yeah, I'm a gentleman. So that's it.
That's it. I mean, shit. Mom was just like, look, buddy, I'm going home because I don't want to blow up your bathroom. I ain't comfortable with shit in your bathroom. No.
Exactly.
I think go ahead and tell them. They're probably like, hey, don't worry about it. Go blow that bitch up.
No, I'm like a woman. They don't need to know I shit.
Nigga, they know you shit.
No, they need to believe I'm superhuman.
Like motherfuckers say, my shit smell like potpourri.
Yeah.
Your shit stink, nigga.
Yeah. No, I can't do that. So. All right, let's go ahead and move along because it's time for the sports section of the show.
Man, boy, we had a lot of sports going on.
A lot of sports. I wanted to talk about the NFL because the Super Bowl is solidified. We have Patriots versus Seahawks, February, I think, 8th.
Yep.
Super Bowl be getting pushed back further and further. I just keep remembering the Super Bowl was in January, and then
they went to 17 games.
Yeah, well, that and plus I know they want to spend an extra week marketing the shit because it's an unofficial holiday, the Super Bowl.
Yep.
Shout out to all of our out of the country viewers who may not understand how big the Super Bowl is. It's like soccer.
It's
times
like World
4.
Cup. It's like the World Cup
times 4, and it's an American thing. So
Bad Bunny halftime show.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's gonna piss off all the MAGA teams.
Of course, Ice gonna be there.
Yo, what? I wonder what Nicki Minaj is gonna have to say about it.
She gonna show her ass up too.
Hell yeah.
She gotta go. Oh, boss, I'm there, master, I'm there.
Yeah. So, I've not really been familiar with the Seahawks or the Patriots until the playoffs.
Well, I have a little bit because you know why? We got a former Cowboy. It seems like Cowboys leave our team and go
because they get fired.
No, they leave and go players leave our squad and go other. So we had DeMarcus Ware. He was our all-time leader, sack leader. He left, go to Denver, win the Super Bowl. And then we got Lawrence, our defensive end. He's there. He got a chance to win the Super Bowl now. So it's like, Sam Darnold, he was at Minnesota last year. He took him to a 14-2 season. They didn't want to pay him.
Yeah.
He left, went to the Seahawks. They tried to lowball him. And you know what's crazy? I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I got to. That's why the general manager the Vikings got fired today. He got fired today because two of the quarterbacks that did well after they left him, they had Jones from the Giants, and they had Donald that's at the Seahawks. They had him under. They didn't pay them enough to where it enticed them to, if not both, one of them would stay. And when they left them, they had success at other teams. Now, Jones had an Achilles tear, and his season was over with. And then they were left with McCarty, which he's a rookie. He didn't perform well. So the in-house fighting and the success of the two quarterbacks that was in the Vikings organization what led to their general manager getting fired today. So Donaldson, he's out of the 2018 class of Allen and Lamar Jackson. So he's the first one out of that class to get to the Super Bowl. Now he was a top 10 pick for the Jets, and his career was fucked up there at the Jets, but who career don't get fucked up at the Jets? You know what I'm saying?
That's the Jets.
That's the fucked up ass organization. But carry on.
Yeah.
He leaves the Jets, goes to Carolina. Carolina, it was okay. You know what I'm saying? Then he goes to San Francisco. Sat behind Brock Purdy, you know, got some game. I think they won. They went far in the playoff. Then he left from the 49ers, went to the Vikings. They had a great season. They win 14 games. Of course, they lost in the first round. Then they didn't offer them, pay him enough. Then Tyson like, yeah, we want you. It was like, hey, this is what we give you, but that's only if you want to come back. But if you leave, it's okay. Seahawks said, hey, look, nigga, I got you. Come over here. We embrace you, you know what I'm saying? We're going to put a friendly deal, give you what you want up front. And if you do well, nigga, we're going to give you some more money. So, he's shutting down the haters. So, he's doing his thing. As far as the Patriots, we have
Drake May
from Carolina.
UNC.
Yeah. Was it second year?
Yeah.
Second year. They in the Super Bowl with the former Patriot coach.
What, the former Patriot coach?
Yeah.
Belichick?
No. What's it? I can't. I'm trying to get tongue tied by saying his damn name. The current coach.
You don't know the current coach of the Patriots?
It's called a brain fart. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
I'm about to say Vinatieri.
God damn.
It's a kicker.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Google.
Thank you. Help me out.
I'm trying.
I'm sinking. See,
the Patriots coach?
Yes. I'm trying to say his fucking name. I got
Mike Vrabel.
Thank you, Vrabel. See, I got tongue tied. Vrabel. Right. First year. They in the Super Bowl. They say Drake May got a hurt shoulder.
Yeah, I heard about that.
But he gonna play anyway.
He ain't got no choice but to play. You better they gonna inject that shit.
Hell yeah, they gonna inject it. But I believe Seahawks gonna win this. One, because both.
I hear their defense.
Defense is top number one defense. So you actually got the number one defense, I think, going against a top 5 offense in the Patriots and stuff like that. But we all know what's the old mantra: defense win championship.
Exactly.
So I on the other hand, I believe I got the Seahawks.
Yeah,
I'm going for the Seahawks to win.
I think from what I've seen in the playoffs, I definitely think the Seahawks are gonna
they have a chance to win it.
Yeah, just because of the defense, and their offense isn't that bad, So I'm definitely thinking the Patriots have a better offense, but the number one defense. What is the Patriots in terms of offense? I don't know what.
They top 5.
Okay,
they top 5. Both teams got top 10 offense and defense.
So
it just Seahawks got the number one defense.
Yeah,
and I think Patriots top 5. They top 5 for sure.
So I'm definitely seeing that the Seahawks are going to defeat the Patriots, but for some reason this season the Patriots have always seemed like that team that always squeaks out that win.
Yeah, because it's the playoffs. Playoff, you got to understand situational plays. You got to have, like what you just said with Shakari, you got to have this shit planned out. You got to be like chess, 2-3 steps ahead. Well, if this happened, we got to be prepared for that. Well, if that happened because this don't work, it always got to have your shit together. So, like when they played against Denver had a chance to win. They was down to their backup quarterback. But the weather played a major role. Snow, couldn't hardly see. So it was a close game, But they play situational ball, complementary football, offense, defense. Don't turn the ball over. Don't play hero ball, because it's 22 guys, offense and defense, that got to play together as a unit. Every man has a job. You cannot, if one person don't do his job, it can be you can win or lose. So, but I like Seahawks. I like the Seahawks.
Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing with you in terms of the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks are going to pull it out when it's all said and done. So
we also had like a major coaching cycle. We had like 10 coaching vacancies. And it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So
the Steelers got
the old Cowboy, Green Bay Packer, Mike McCarthy. He's going to be the Steelers head coach. Jim Harbaugh, he's now the new head coach for the Giants. Robert Saleh, he's the head coach for the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
You have Cleveland hasn't filled their vacancy yet.
I thought they just.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Todd Monken. He
Yeah.
was the offensive coordinator for the Ravens.
Yeah.
That was a surprise because Jim was going to bring him with him to the Giants, but he got the job at Cleveland. Cleveland that is causing some noise in Cleveland because the current defensive coach Schwartz, he's kind of pissed off now because he got passed over for the job. So now Cleveland gonna have to try to smooth some things over. Which Myles Garrett, he's kind of pissed off too because on his Instagram he showed being direct, indirect type of message about how the whole situation going on. So stay tuned.
Wait, so Myles Garrett is mad at what?
That Todd Monken got
hired?
He got hired versus Jim Schwartz.
Oh, okay.
Jim Schwartz got passed over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So So State, Cleveland got some. They got to talk to him, see if he want to try to stay around or not.
Yeah.
Outside of Cleveland, then shitheads Kevin Stefanski, he's down there in Atlanta. Atlanta hired Matt Ryan to their football operations, and a former Browns quarterback, Baker. He had something to say about that. He said, "Oh, Gary, he basically, I'm paraphrasing what he said, I get to see the shit face who try to ruin my career twice a year. We're looking forward to it." You know what I'm saying? So, when I was trying to say it wasn't conspiracy theory, I was saying it out loud. I felt like he was trying to sabotage Shador's career. When you got Baker Mayfield coming out saying the same shit that he tried to do with him. So, I guess I was right, but let's keep on moving. Yeah. So, Kevin Stefanski, he's down there in Atlanta. Outside of Saleh, no other black coaches got head coaching. They all went to coordinator position. Like the Cowboys, we got I think his name Covington. He was from Philly's defensive scheme, so he's coming over to us. Mike McDaniels, the former coach at Miami, he's the offensive coordinator out there at San Diego. The former defense Green Bay assistant GM, he's down there. He's the GM for the Dolphins, as well as the defensive coordinator. He's the head coach. I forgot his name. He's a former defensive coordinator for the Packers. He's the head coach for Miami now. You got to figure out what they're going to do with Tua, whether they're going to ride it out with him. They're going to try to take that dead money and cut him loose and stuff.
They need to get rid of Tua.
So right now, Matt LaFleur, which is your boy LaFleur from Green Bay Packers, his brother, he has the pick. He can pick between the Raiders or the Cardinals. So they all in on him. And Brian Daboll, the former Giants coach, he is the offensive coordinator for Tennessee, which Philly. I don't know who they got as their offensive coordinator. We're going to see. He's kind of like a no-name. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, the coaching cycle is kind of crazy. So right now, we got waiting on the...
Has there been this many coaching changes?
No.
Yeah, so this is new.
10.
Yeah.
We had 10 coaching openings, plus we had like at least 3 GM openings as well.
So what's the deal with Tomlin? Is he going to take a year off?
Yeah, he's going to take a year off.
Okay.
He hasn't done no interviews, none of that. So he's going to take a year off. It was reported he was at his daughter's, I think she played basketball. He was at a game first week after the playoffs. So
see, that's what life's about, taking a year off of work.
Yeah, just chill with your
multi-millionaire,
family.
kick it.
Yeah, chill with your family.
Look for work next year, 2027.
Yeah, exactly. I got enough money. I can chill the fuck out.
Yeah, boy. That's a great feeling.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Shador, he's going to be
in the Pro Bowl. I didn't agree with that, but I mean,
not?
He's a buy pick or what? A standby pick? I think.
No, I mean, because Drake May, he's in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So they always do that.
Yeah.
But they're gonna go with him because his name,
and I know pop culture and jerseys and all that. But statistic wise, no, I don't agree. He deserves it.
Of course. And then, but you got the other people in the AFC who would have been up. Josh Allen, he ain't because he said he had a broken foot. You know what I'm saying? So Josh Allen wasn't going to be it. So everybody who was in line after May that would have been, that was in the playoffs, that's out, they pretty much not going to do anything because it's not like how it was. It's flag football now.
Yeah.
So if I'm the NFL, if I'm trying to sell viewership tickets and stuff like that, whose name was ringing bells that wasn't starter? Shedeur Sanders.
Exactly. So, like I said, I'm not in agreement with it, but I'm also not upset.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's flag football.
Yeah.
It ain't like they out there pads and throwing. They
Two-hand touch.
Yeah, it's flag
I'm
football.
not a fan of that. That's why nobody cares about the Pro Bowl. Nobody watches the Pro Bowl.
Well, if the owners would have with the guaranteed contracts, then they would have had people to play.
Exactly.
You got people. You only got, if you a top tier player, you might have one, maybe two contracts. That's it. You get most of that money when you sign your name. The rest is all in incentives. That's why your boy at Philly was pissed off. The receiver, A.J. Brown's pissed off. He's like, yo, I ain't getting the ball. He was like, well, you winning. Yeah, I understand I'm winning. My money is tied up in them fucking incentives. I got to get certain catches per year, yard wide, catch wise, touchdown wise, all that shit. So, yeah, we winning, but I ain't getting paid. So there you go.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. Now, another big thing happening in the NFL this week, of course, was Bill Belichick getting his Hall of Fame first ballot snub in the Hall of Fame.
Why people are shocked about this, though?
I was shocked, as I said.
I'm not.
6 championships.
Okay. Outside of his distinguished record, y'all keep forgetting Spygate, Deflategate. Y'all think he was going to get by that shit? Don't y'all know those two incidents cost people jobs? They cost people from getting to the Super Bowl. And who was the head honcho in front of that? Bill
Belichick.
No, Bill Polian.
Oh.
He was part of the, and who was it? He was a former GM for the Buffalo Bills, the one that went to 4 Super Bowls, which my fucking Cowboys beat every fucking time they came. And he went to the Indianapolis Colts, which they were, Peyton Manning, arch rival to the damn Patriots. Mm-hmm. And that was Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. That cost Peyton Manning 2 Super Bowls right there. So you ain't think there was going to be no get back. And look, I'm going to take it even farther. I wouldn't be surprised they give him a year for each. Like they gave him a year.
Infraction.
Right. This year is Deflategate. Next year is gonna be Spygate. Don't be surprised.
Third ballot. He's gonna be a third ballot.
Exactly. Don't be surprised they don't let his ass sit. And look, I'm gonna take it even farther. This is my hot take. Don't think when Tom Brady get up for his first time, don't be surprised they don't get his ass in first round either. Don't be surprised they do the exact same shit they doing with
That's
Bill
Tom Brady.
I don't care. I told you, man, those 2 incidents cost people jobs. That cost Super Bowls. You know how hard it is to win a Super Bowl? I'm a Cowboy fan, 30 plus years. You feel what I'm saying? Super Bowls are hard to win. So when you got 2 incidents that the league basically tapped them on the hand, that was a major advantage at that time. They won Super Bowls off of them shits. So again, don't be surprised Tom Brady don't get voted in.
I will be very surprised if Tom Brady.
I'm telling you, payback's a motherfucker, boy. The only reason why Kraft got his ass in because he's an owner. That's it. You ain't gonna block no billionaire owner from getting in. You can get a coach. Ask Terrell Owens why he still ain't in the damn Hall of Fame, which his numbers dictate that he's supposed to be in the Hall of Fame. Because you got people who got personal vendettas who against players, and now we see first ballot Hall of Famer coach.
That don't make no sense.
It does. In the grand scheme of things, it's been going on. Now it just hit home. That's the problem. It hit home.
Yeah, that don't sit right. But I mean, I just find it weird just because the statistics say you are a first ballot Hall of Famer, cream of the crop, but all these politics say otherwise. And you're right, the same politics that screwed over Terrell Owens are the same politics screwing over Tom Brady.
It will screw over Tom Brady.
Well, yeah, it will.
It's getting Bill Belichick right now.
I think it's just going to be controversial as hell.
It don't matter. You know why? Because you don't know who's voting.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Now, if they had to disclose who was voting, then you would know. Because you don't know, You don't know. Now, the only reason why Bill Polian is getting the flack because one, he was asked a question. Then number one, he's 84 years old.
Yeah.
So he gonna speak his mind. He ain't sugarcoating shit. He ain't like, hey, dodge that. Just smooth over and talk that shit. No, that nigga telling you how I feel. We had 2 Super Bowl chances that we didn't get because of them. And at that time, it was the Colts and Patriots. So you ain't think gonna be no get back? Yes. Don't be surprised he don't get voted in next year. When it come time for Tom Brady, the same thing gonna happen to his ass. Watch, book it, book it.
That's gonna be crazy to see. I think there's gonna be a massive backlash.
It don't matter. They don't have to disclose who voted. See, so as long as they can vote anonymous, you know who's voting, but you don't know who voted, and they don't have to tell you. So because of that, yeah, you can hear all the flack, nigga. It don't make no difference. You don't know who voted.
Yeah.
So that's why I know Tom Brady gonna get the same fate.
That's gonna be a shame to see.
Hey, listen, man. This what happened when people say you cheated and you got away with it.
Yeah. Yeah, you are gonna eventually have to pay for it.
You gotta pay for that shit. Them niggas cheated. Deflate gate, you purposely deflating the balls. You already listen, this is why people hate the Patriots. And it all started back the first AFC championship, the tuck rule, when he actually fumbled the ball. Raiders had it. They was going to the Super Bowl. He got saved. The tuck rule. Then I think it was Spygate was second, and then after Spygate, Deflategate. 3 Super Bowls. Three teams got gypped out of from getting to the Super Bowl. The Raiders and the Colts 2 times. You didn't think they were gonna be? It's not gonna be no. You're not gonna get paid for that shit. Yes. Yeah, Bill Belichick will not get voted in next year. I'm telling you right now. And when Tom Brady come up for his voting, he will not get in 2 years as well.
Okay, now Charles says they made too many rules to protect Tom Brady to stop protecting them now. Yeah. LOL, he is going to be in on the first ballot.
I don't think so.
I definitely believe this.
I don't think so. If you see if they got the greatest of all time coach, why you think Tom Brady's off limits? He's not.
Well, my thing is this: if it's about anything other than stats, like it's about obviously since T.O. was denied, then wouldn't the same thing that got T.O. denied be the same thing that accepted Tom Brady? Tom Brady hasn't had no issues.
The thing is, if a writer doesn't like you, if you rub people wrong, the politics are gonna play in. That's why T.O. is not in. Because a lot of the reporters didn't like him. Yeah. Same thing with Bill Belichick. They don't like him. Tom Brady, they don't like him. Again, since they vote anonymous, why you think that's not going to happen? It's going to happen. They don't have to disclose who voted against him. So this is retribution for the Patriots. The only reason why Kraft got in, because he's the fucking owner.
Yeah.
And he could have paid somebody to find out who the fuck did it. Who the fuck didn't vote for him? He got that much power. Kraft could have found out who did not vote, who did the voting, and could have got somebody fired off that shit. That's the difference.
Man, that's crazy.
No, that's facts.
Yeah.
That's what happened. This is what our country is built off. The more money, power, respect you got, the rules doesn't apply to you. If they didn't vote Kraft in, Kraft would have found out who the fuck didn't invite him. He would have found out who didn't vote him in, and he would have got their ass fired.
Damn. Okay, well, now that we've touched on that, I wanted to touch on this little comment by Jason Tatum, where he was on the Pivot podcast discussing his legacy in ball.
The career I had right now, if I had it with the Grizzlies, like I would have a statue outside the arena.
Right.
But now I'm chasing people like Larry Bird, where the standard is so much higher. And it's like, you don't want to be the great player of the Celtics that, you the one guy that didn't win. Like Bill Russell, John Havlicek, Kevin McHale, like they all won a championship. So, you don't want to be remembered as that guy or that team that, never got it done. And
so that was Jason Tatum basically speaking on his legacy.
Woe is me, nigga.
I think he had a valid point.
I mean, okay, I feel like two things can be true. You got a point, but I think you're stretching it now. Now it's like you went from making your point to now it's like, oh, damn, you want somebody to feel sorry for you. Nigga, You in the toughest town, sports town in the league, Boston and New York and LA, Chicago. Those cities are very diehard about they fucking fan. Their fan bases are rabid. Yeah. So the fact that you are able to accomplish the naysayers, they're saying that you and Brown can't do, y'all couldn't be together. Y'all got it done because when you came there, y'all niggas was in the conference finals like y'all your first 4 or 5 years off the bat, and it seemed like that like y'all can't get over the hump. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you got over the hump, you won. You feel what I'm saying? Now that monkey off your back. Now you had a horrific injury last year. You feel what I'm saying? And from based off of the reports and what's being shown, you looking good. It's just a mental thing. Do you feel confident enough to come back? Now, he was saying something about how other role players done stepped up. They done made their mark on the team. Brown, he's doing this thing. The team is doing better. This is where I'm kind of looking at him sideways now because as he's detailing the accolades of his teammates and the team as a whole, what they're doing without him, it's almost like, well, I don't know if I want to come back. I might need to stay out. Nigga, if you the alpha of the fucking team, if you healthy to come back, come back. You just know that your team, they're playing well above expectations because everybody around the league thought y'all just going to be a middle road team. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You're enough to remain relevant. You know what I'm saying? Right now, they're playing above expectations. So, nigga, if you can come back, we know you're going to be rusty. You're not going to be the full speed ahead Tatum like how you know him because you've been out, you haven't played ball in a year. You feel what I'm saying? It's going to take you some repetition to get back, get you going. But if you can come in and be half of what you normally would be, so if you used to scoring 35 and 5, nigga, if you come back, you efficient, give me 15, 3 and 3, and you efficient with your minutes because I'm sure you're going to be on a minutes restriction and be impactful on defense. You feel what I'm saying? They will welcome you. Nigga, we ain't fucking pulling out no damn towel shit. Oh my God, I think that. That's why I say two things can be true. It's just like I said, it went from my team's doing well and shit, you know what I'm saying? They doing real well, and then I don't know if I should come back because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fit in. I don't know if me coming back would disrupt the team and the chemistry, what's going on. No, nigga. If anything, you are an asset to the team. If the team is adapting without you, when you come back, even if you're not 100, even if your game is not 100%, if you can come back and be some type of impact on your team, that will help everybody your team to play above the rim. But I don't give a damn because I'm a Laker fan, so fuck them damn Boston players.
Stop it.
Fuck them players. Hey, listen, man, it's real like that. It's real like that. I'm dead ass serious. This is me, a Laker fan, giving a Boston player like some insight. Nigga, you at the top of your game, dog. If you can get back in, get on the court and help your team, help them.
Exactly. Cool. You got anything else?
Yeah, my boy Shakur Stevenson tomorrow night got T.O. Now, y'all gonna see, since everybody all the contemporaries like, oh, that nigga run, that nigga don't fight. Y'all gonna see a fight tomorrow. And my nigga gonna put the naysayers to rest. Why? Huh? They fighting for T.O.'s belt because Shakur, he came up to 140. So he came up to T.O. Now they saying because he came up, T.O. should have the power because he used to it. And Shakur, look, man, I'm gonna tell you right now, my man is an Olympic champion. He is a 3-time division champion. When he beat T.O. tomorrow, he gonna do what Bud Crawford did last year, be another 4-time undisputed champion. You feel me? And all you punk ass Negroes that had shit to talk about my boy, he about to shut y'all mouths up tomorrow. Book it. He wins by a decision.
A decision.
Yeah.
A decision.
I'm not saying he knock out. Listen, he's a boxing technician, bro.
I'm just saying the way you were phrased.
Yeah, like
beat him off
nah.
What? They gonna go to 12.
It's gonna go to 12. It's because the thing about it is, listen, you're gonna see a power punch. You're gonna see the boxer that y'all want to see, somebody that can slug it out and shit like that. My boy Stevenson, he's like a version of my man that retired, Floyd. He's a version of Floyd. That's exactly what he is. The only difference is Floyd know how to he did what he did. He know how to be a showmanship of it. Shakur not. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the reason why people say his game is boring. But he's just like Floyd. Only difference is that nigga he's stronger than Floyd. He got power, and like I said, he ain't lost. But they fight in New York.
It's gonna be an interesting matchup.
Yeah, so like I said, my man gonna win the division.
I know.
I'll
watch it because ain't shit else gonna be on at that time.
Yeah, we got NBA tomorrow, NBA tomorrow.
Any noteworthy matchups? I ain't paying attention to the NBA till after the trade deadline. That's what's gonna be the most.
Oh, Giannis is gonna be moved.
Where?
That's the question mark.
Knicks.
The only what? No,
They're gonna get rid of Cat.
No, the Knicks. The Knicks is gonna be difficult. The only team that can really is
Golden State.
It's three teams that can do it. Golden State can offer the best one. The problem is, if Golden State trade for him, can they get him to sign an extension? Because anybody trade for Giannis, they gotta get him a long term because he's a free agent next year.
Yeah.
So Golden State talking about Houston. Houston, they gonna because in that case they can give up Şengün and some draft picks to possibly get him. Then you talk about San Antonio. San Antonio already done said we ain't interested. We ain't gutting our core players,
no.
which I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't.
About Cat, right?
No, for Giannis.
Giannis.
No, Giannis. San Antonio said they don't want no parts of it. Which if I was San Antonio, I ain't trading nobody. Y'all, them and OKC is built for years to fight for it. And you look what they did. They done beat OKC 3-1 this year. You feel what I'm saying? So they done smack down to defend the champ. So, I gotta give a shout out to the Hornets. The Hornets on a 5-game winning streak. Them niggas balling. Oh, Cooper, them damn Blue Devils the other night. Knipple and motherfucking Cooper Flag. Them boys were balling. They had combined
the top two rookies of the year
right now. Yeah, exactly. They both combined for like 83 points in that game.
Let's be honest. When was the last time two white rookies were competing for Rookie of the Year?
Damn. I about to say Larry Bird, but I don't know who the other white guy is. Done.
I was thinking, who's the last white guy to win it? Mike Miller.
Bird
don't count. The pre-Magic Bird era.
You talking about white guy? Oh,
two white guys for Rookie of the Year.
You gotta go Kuzi or
Jerry West.
Yeah,
but who was? But you got to think who was the other white? Yeah, Jerry West era. It would be a lot more white guys.
Yeah, I'm not counting before Magic and Bird. That don't count.
Well,
after Magic, I remember Mike Miller winning Rookie of the Year.
That was it. It was only one. It hasn't been. It's never been two.
There have never been two white contenders for Rookie of the Year.
No.
Name a great white player. You can't.
I didn't.
No, you can't name a great white player. The last one
wasn't Kevin Love.
Oh,
rookie?
Kevin Love.
He was rookie
of the year. But it's not. It's never been two white
guys going back and forth
for rookie year, and they both from Duke.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And
did they play? Were they teammates?
Yeah, they were teammates.
Yeah,
and Wally, but that's it.
They were teammates.
Wally Zerbiak.
That was the last. Like you're talking.
Kevin Love, Wally Zerbiak, Mike Miller. What's my man White Chocolate? What's his name? Jason Williams.
Yeah, like it's a very handful.
Yeah, it's a handful. But so this is you're right. This is the first time in a long time that you got two from the same school. They're battling. It was Cooper. I don't know. They battle because as long as Charlotte keep winning,
guys from the same school.
Yeah, as long as the Hornets keep winning, he's up there with Cooper.
You see, this is what happens when Trump's in office.
It was never that good. Neither of them were good.
Who that?
The Berries. Brent Berry was an all-star.
Yeah, he was an all-star, but I don't think he won Rookie of the Year though.
He won dunk contest, which is more impressive.
Yeah,
to be perfectly.
So again, this is the first time in our generation that we see not one but two white guys that's in contention for Rookie of the Year, and they from the same school.
That's amazing.
And out of the same draft class.
Same draft class.
See, Cooper went one. And he went 3.
Okay. Yeah. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, so
Charles said put some respect on Keith Van Horn.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Galloping goes.
Yeah, Key Van Horn, he was straight.
Yeah.
So like I said, Cooper and Knippel, they balling. Them boys, Charlotte, they're doing their thing. They beating some good teams. They beat the Lakers last week. They beat the Clippers. They beat the Sixers. They came back and won last night. So Charlotte playing some ball, and they got a nice little core. LaMelo, they've been bringing him on and off the bench. Some games he come off the bench and stuff like that. Yeah, but I know Knippel, he's doing his thing, and Cooper Flag. Those two are 1 and 2 or co-1 A1A 1B. I'll get an edge Knippel because his team, the Charlotte has a better record than.
Well, he's had a bigger impact, period, on the Hornets.
Yeah.
Than,
yeah, but we're talking about Charlotte. Dallas was in the playoff last year. Charlotte hasn't been in the playoffs in over a decade.
Yeah, but the reason they were in the playoffs is Kyrie got hurt.
I get what you're saying. So again, if I'm a voter, if I'm sitting here who have a better impact on a team and they're winning, it's Knippel. Because of the Hornets. They're winning. And as long as if the Hornets gets in the playoffs, Knippel gonna win that shit.
Yeah, so good. I definitely believe Knippel and Cooper. That's it. Those are your two.
Them the only two that you worth talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
White guy.
I'm sorry.
You were talking about white guys.
No.
Rookies,
rookies in general. Rookies in general. VJ, he is, but he's considered on a stacked team. You got two All-Stars. You got Maxey and MB.
Knippel has the biggest impact.
I'm just saying VJ should be mentioned, but those two are.
Yeah, but he's not dependent on to score as much. He's not dependent on to do certain things. These two right here, they're their team main focus, and their utilage is a hell of a lot higher than any other rookie that's in their draft class. And the fact that these two played the other night, they balling. They was like, I think the third highest scoring amongst rookies battling each other. They had 83 points. Yeah, Duke was straight. It also lets you know they fell short on winning the title.
Yeah.
But you also look at this year's NBA draft. The Boozer twins, the oldest Boozer twin,
Carmelo's son, is he gonna enter?
I don't know, but he's not being talked about. And one other cat, he's out of Kansas. There's a cat out of Kansas, and there's another one BYU, and there's another one out of Oklahoma. Those guys is like the ones that's being main talked about. Oh, one last note in the basketball.
Yeah.
I sent the clip about your boy Rondo's son. He is a beast. This Rondo, I don't know whoever need to get him in the lead to coach. I'm talking about his son is 13 years old. He's an 8th grader, but he's playing on high school basketball team. And the other night they played the number 1 team in Louisville and beat them. He had 17 points, 9 assists, and by 2 or 3 steals, something like that. The young man poured, and Rondo was known for a two-way player, and he played D. You know what I'm saying? So an 8th grader out there schooling guys as like juniors and seniors, and you gotta look. If y'all ever go on his name is Pierre Rondo. Yeah, check out his highlights. The young man's nice, and they did the iconic 2020 photo when he won the chip with the Lakers and stuff. Except they reversed it, but yeah, check out Pierre Rondo.
Cool. Well, that's all the topics we got for the show today. It's been a good 2 hours, 39 minutes. If you made it this far, comment, subscribe, share.
Hype
tell
them
your
videos.
Friends and hype your videos.
And listen, 10,000 on YouTube. We get them live call-in people. You know what I'm saying? 10,000.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. And
be safe out there in that flower.
Yeah.